I'm in my fucking eyeball, man. Good morning, and I hope you're doing well. Hold the fuck. Hold the fuck. My eyelashes are sticking together. 1 second. Okay. Fucking eyelashes, man. Good morning. Welcome to the classiest place on earth, and happy Turkey Day. If you're American and you were, sold into that lie, there is why something in my eyelash. Oh, my camera's wrong. Everything that's so bright. Man, what a day. Good morning. Is Doja. Oh my god, I didn't turn it down. Thank you. I got distracted by whatever the fuck was in my eye. I'm pretty sure it's just my eyelashes sticking together because they're assholes. Okay, I'm good. Maybe. We'll see. Good morning, everybody. Happy Turkey Day. I hope you're doing well. What? I know. I forgot. Well, I didn't forget. I was distracted by my stupid eyeballs. Happy day. I hope you're doing well. Um, it's Thanksgiving in America, if that's pertinent, if anyone gives a shit. None of us really do. We use it as an excuse just to get together and eat a kind of like an exorbitant amount of food. That's pretty much all we do. My mom, my mom every year would, um, she would, we would sit down at the table and I mean, without fail, sit down and get ready to eat. And she'd, okay, now what's everybody thankful for? And, the vast majority of us would have some horrible sarcastic response like, I'm grateful I'm not dead today or some shit like that. Man, it's so corny on the spot. I'm thankful for a lot of shit, but not in that moment. Food? I was cleaning my bong as the ads were running. I was in a rush. Dude, this makeup, I was inspired by a look I found on Instagram, on Pinterest. I love Pinterest. I don't like Pinterest is just great. I don't know why it's so great, but it is. I use it for like Where's my chapstick? I'm so scattered right now. I was kind of in a hurry. Pinterest is amazing. I use it for fucking art inspiration all the time and nails and makeup and it's just incredible. And there was like it's kind of like it develops an algorithm, and does suggestions and shit whatever. And it suggested all this like out of nowhere all this like grungy kind of like burnt orange makeup and I was like, "Oh, I want to try that." Which is why I took an extra long morning. I apologize. It was selfish, but I just wanted to. It's okay. It's really bright. Like really bright. I don't know how I feel about how bright it is, but it's okay. The light is really bright too. Happy Turkey Day, everybody. My voice cannot do this. I just chugged so much water this morning. I literally chugged like a liter of water. My God. I just woke up, have a whole Costco pizza. Fuck yes. What? Most of you have 20 people at your house? Dude, you guys are like the social center. I don't think I don't know that many people. Like I don't know that many real people to do that. That's pretty wild. My cousin calls it the day of gluttony. Oh my God, Glut, can this be your day? I love that, but also I can't help but remember being at the hospital and like there's this like phenomenon. There's a phenomenon at the hospital, phenomenon that nobody like working a holiday is the shit. I loved working Thanksgiving because everybody would just bring in shit tons of food and you had nothing to do. No one comes in on Thanksgiving. But like a ton of people have heart attacks on the holiday, like while eating, and they just don't go to the doctor until the next day because they didn't want to ruin everyone's good time. And I don't want to think of Glut as the heart attack maker. You know what I'm saying? Good morning, Rabbit. Good morning, Sean. Oh, Viata, you're so nice. I need to do a salt clean. This is clean, believe it or not. This is so hard to get off. This shit, man, I need to do like a salt alcohol wash on that shit because it's not dirty. It's just like stuck. Going into the in-laws, 35. Oh my God, Liz. By the way, Liz for short, thank you so much for subbing to the class, keeping the classy alive, and giving a fucking anus swings for so long. I appreciate you. Thank you. My parents are the boring loners of both families, so 20 people would be a miracle. See, we used to have huge family things back in the day. Like my family, what I mean, they're still big, but we used to like when I was a kid, we all got together and stuff. I feel like this happens in most families though. Once like the matriarch of the family passes, everybody just stops. It's weird. My nana died. We just stopped. We stopped celebrating literally everything. I haven't seen most of my cousins in years, and I used to see them constantly. But my family, I mean, I have I have 8 siblings. They all have kids. I have cousins, like Catholics. They breed. I've got a huge family, but I haven't seen them in fucking 15 years. Thank you, rabbits. I tried. No, I contracted a cold in addition to my rib. Oh my god. Are you? Oh, you poor blessed soul. No, that sucks. I am so sorry. Broken ribs are the worst, and adding coughing onto it is like salt on a literal wound. Fuck that shit. I'm so sorry. Happy Turkey Day. We're not having a traditional Thanksgiving. I don't have it in me to cook this year, and we're all sick anyways. Boo. What's brachioli? Brachioli? What is that? Why do I know that? Why do I know that word? Happy Thanksgiving, honeybeans. The phenomenomicron. Yep, that one. Whoa, we had around 50 people at my aunt and uncle's for 4th of July. That sounds like all my family get-togethers as a kid. It felt like hundreds of people, and then at a certain point, all my uncles and aunts would just be fucking blasted drunk. And that's when they'd whip out big fireworks and start blowing them up in PVC pipes and shit. Rednecks, man, they're wild. My mom sat in active labor playing Go Fish with my uncle all Christmas Day and only went to the hospital to deliver my sister after midnight. They don't want to ruin everyone's good time. So then they come in with a 4th-degree heart block, and you're like, what the fuck? You went to sleep with this? Dude, this is the loneliest Thanksgiving of my whole life. And with my shutting my mother out, my separation and whatnot, I've been going through it this morning. So Rod, I call it the severing of the umbilical cord. When I first moved away from like my family and moved across the country, I felt the same way. It took me a few years to realize that like I'd rather be lonely alone than feel lonely around 50 people, i.e. family. You know? And, like, I used to, not stream on the holidays, and then I started streaming on the holidays. I think one Christmas, I just couldn't go home for some reason, and I just stopped going home because you guys are way more fun. I don't feel lonely. I don't feel like I'm being stared at or judged or whatever, picked apart. Dude, that was my family, so many kids. I'm the family cook, and as long as I exist, I'm sure I'm gonna be feeding a small army during holidays. I have an aunt, my Aunt Ethel, she is the family cook, and she's a badass cook. I know the orange is very bright today. I know. I tried something different. It's very bright. I tried to do like Thanksgiving. We're doing hand turkeys today. It's Thanksgiving stuff. Professor Timeslip, thank you so much for summoning the class, keeping the classy alive, and giving a fucking anus its wings. Please go forth and be consensual in all the ways. I appreciate you. Wow, I didn't turn this auto sub off. I must like ya.
Fuck you.
Happy Thanksgiving, Hendy. I hope you're doing well, honeybean. Dude, PVC fireworks, right? I didn't know fireworks came with something to set them off in until I was an adult. My uncle would just get this huge chunk of PVC pipe, like put it between 2 rocks, throw a bomb down it, and hope for the best. Like when we went camping, my grandparents would be like, "We got you kids some M80s to play with." It's a miracle I'm alive. I mean, we know this. My OG plan was turkey day with my cousin's girlfriend's family, but she got sick. Dude, so many people are sick right now. He's just coming over and we're gonna cook. Fuck yeah, dude. More like he managed to wake back up again with this. Yeah. Okay, brachioli is Sicilian. If you but you take thin steak and put a filling in it of breadcrumbs, cheese, and a few other things. Cook it in marinara sauce for like 4 hours. Serve it with spaghetti. Yum. That sounds delicious. Basically, when your family's more like extra coworkers. Yeah. Yeah. It is 100% Rod. I just throw personal experience out there because I so identify with what you're going through. It just sucks. I love you, boo. I get it. We're gonna start gorging ourselves over here at noon. Fuck yeah. Okay. Question based on just like holidays. Does everyone all over the world eat at like eat dinner at noon on a holiday? What is that? I never understood that. It's like, oh, it's Thanksgiving. We're gonna have dinner at 2 p.m. What? Why? I mean, I'm okay with it, but like, why? How do you all have your fingers still? Dude, it's a miracle. Yep, or a screwed up piece of plywood or like a bucket. I'm glad we had similar childhoods. Thank you for that. I see memes of it all the time, like on Instagram and shit like that, where it's like me tells a story I think is super funny. The entire room, oh my god, are you okay? And I'm like, no, that was a funny story. You're supposed to laugh now. As a kid, we would always have a huge family gathering every day, tree day and Christmas. I hated having to go and would find a quiet spot to go outside. Me too, to get away from the relatives. Since I've been an adult, I stay completely away from family stuff. That was same. Like I would hide in the basement. My uncle had this big house that had a huge basement. It was basically like the top floor just duplicated as a basement. And the basement was basically like the kids zone. And there was a pool table down there and a ping pong table and a Nintendo. And I would park in front of that Nintendo and just until my mom said it was time to go. Because I couldn't stand the drunkles. Anybody else got drunkles out there? I fucking to this day I do not miss one moment of a family thing because of drunkles. Yet another episode of How is Katie Alive? Honestly, the stats aren't great. Smokey the Bear died for your family's forest sins. I know. We've never actually caused a fire that I'm aware of. Oh, I've had roulade. Oh, yeah. Broccoli is similar to roulade. Okay, yeah. I've had one of those. Yep, those are delicious. 4th of July was basically firecracker safety training in my family. Safety training? Oh, dude, we were like handed Roman candles and told to run around the yard so our parents could watch the fireworks go. I shouldn't have my fingers. And what's funny, I'm not really into fireworks. Like, I like fire. Like, I love like a fireplace or a bonfire. I love to poke it with stick for hours. But like fireworks, it's okay. They're all right. I mean, if you people at one, what is that? Like, why though? I don't think people in the rest of the world just choose on holidays to have dinner at 2 p.m. But I don't know. Is it because of football? I wonder if it's because of football. I don't know. See, I'm such a grazer, Mogrins. I am that. I very rarely sit down to a meal. Like, I eat a meal once a day. The rest of the day, I just like walk through the kitchen and grab something as I go, shove it in my mouth, choke on it, move on. And when there's just like, you go to the holiday thing and there's like all the food, like all the what are they called? Hors d'oeuvres and shit like that, like chips and chili cheese dip and stuff. I never even wanted Thanksgiving dinner by the time I was ready. I was so fucking full. 2 or 3 p.m. Is there a reason? It's like farm schedule, right? Like we go to farm schedule on holidays. I'm just curious why. It's odd. It varies a lot. 2 to 3 p.m. is common sometimes, but sometimes we do it at regular dinner time. Usually it's the only real meal of the day, so it's nice to be earlier than dinner time. Oh, I get that. It's probably because people are starving, huh? That makes sense, honestly. The starving. Good, Liz. I mean, no shit. Same side of the family. We got together. Oh, it's so ri I won't even there's so much like, we won't even go there. It was a family get together. We'll just go there. I don't ugh, rednecks. And my uncle tried to choke out his daughter, whom was pregnant, and her husband had to, like, floor him. Like, this was 2 or 3 years ago. Alcohol, man, not my favorite. Maybe that's why I don't drink. I just grew up around it too much. The feeding went well, Kuro. We got a couple good takedowns. Like it's one of those things. I feel bad because people that haven't seen the tarantula feedings get super excited, and I'm like, okay, just so you know, like 90% of these aren't going to do anything because they're afraid of their food. Like spiders are pussies; they're afraid of everything. But we did get a couple really good takedowns, and actually, one of my spiders tried to escape and crawled up my arm, so that was fun. Here's fire and explosives. Go figure it out. Literally, like go entertain yourself. I've mostly had don't care to talk to anyone. Family gatherings. Yeah. Thanksgiving is all about the sides. I've never liked turkey. Like turkey by itself is fucking boring. It's just nothing. And if a thing needs something else, like do something to the thing to make it better. Although I did do a brined turkey one time and that was phenomenal. I will say that. I did Alton Brown's brine like 20, I don't even know. I was in college. It was years ago. But I literally got like a 5-gallon bucket and brined this giant turkey on my porch in the snow overnight. It was fucking wild. Jesse Robbins. How come I didn't hear that? Are my alerts really low? I'm just out of it. Thank you so much for subbing the class, keeping the classy alive, and giving Anita swings for so fucking long. I appreciate you.
That's a lot of months.
Damn. Sports ball makes no appearance in my house. My family's not a big football family, but it would always be on, like as background noise. Our plan is to eat a huge, oh god, it jumped. Eat huge, Jesus Christ, eat huge at this meal and then just eat a small snack for dinner. Not sure why the fuck we do it. I think that's pretty much what we did. Like we'd eat the huge meal at like 2 and then pick the carcass all night. What up, Japita? How are you? Good morning. Yeah, Crimson, I'm thinking maybe earliest for football stuff because if you're not in America, football, hand egg, whatever, it's a big thing. Holiday trauma stories, dude, who doesn't have them? The holidays are wild. My other theory is the time was determined by how early the cook started, and we ate when it was ready. And see, that's another question I have. So I'm not a big cook. Crispy, you might be the cooks in the chat. So a big turkey, like if you're feeding a lot of people, a big turkey usually takes like a dummy amount of hours in the oven, right? So if you're eating at 2 p.m., you're waking up at like ungodly hours to eat at 2 p.m. It's just so convoluted to me. Luna, we did it yesterday. It was okay. I still have a lot of spiders to feed, so we'll probably do another feeding day next week because I have a lot of spiders. But like, it's winter. They're all kind of slowing down. So we got like maybe a handful of good takedowns. It was okay. Yep, when you have the perfect turkey, it literally eclipses everything, and that was that brined turkey. If you guys, it's kind of late because it's Thanksgiving, but if you're ever thinking of doing something different, try Alton Brown's brine, turkey brine. It's phenomenal. Alton Brown's great. Yikes, I know. On Thanksgiving, do you think the reason for the food time is because of how long it takes to cook it all? That's what I was wondering, but you'd have to get up so early in the morning? Yeah, I've had one deep fried turkey and it was okay. It was like the texture and everything was really good. It was really juicy, really crispy skin, but it still didn't have amazing flavor. Like turkey just doesn't have a great flavor to me. Take your joy,
Need to take your joy today. Never forget to take your joy, and I guarantee your day will go as smooth as velvet.
Food Network has gone shit. I mean, it's not even Food Network anymore. What the fuck is it? It's like the Travel Channel. It's just reality TV now. It's nothing. I love Alton Brown. I used to watch like Alton Brown and Andrew Zimmerman, Bizarre Foods, and Anthony Bourdain and all them. I fucking loved them. But Alton Brown always got me because he like goes into the science behind why you're doing a brine, why you're doing a marinade, whatever. He talks about it, like breaking down the proteins in the meat and shit like that. And that's what makes that kind of information like stick for me. Without that, it's just foobar. It doesn't mean anything to me. Hello, Lindsay. How are you, love? One of my many, many things I love about my husband is that he also hates sports ball, so I'm never subjected to it. I dated a football fiend one time, Viata. I think I've told you guys about this. Obsessive. Like, we had Red Zone, we had everything every Sunday, 10 a.m. His friends would come over. I'd make enchiladas, a giant bowl of guacamole every Sunday, and ritually sit and watch football for like 9 hours. And it was insane. Like, it was our life. It absorbed everything to the point where, like, the Seahawks went to the Super Bowl, won it, and then the next year lost. And we were watching that Super Bowl at my parents', and my ex stood up, walked outside into the woods, and went walking into the woods, crying. And I was like, I don't think I can do this. Like, you didn't cry when your grandma died. This is weird for me. And that's pretty much what, and I was getting very, like, I wasn't so much into just watching games, and I wasn't like a Seahawks, but fantasy football was I was very balls deep in fantasy football, like, to the point where I couldn't really enjoy football or enjoy the game anymore. So I had to cut it out. I can't with that. Cajun spiced. Ooh, yum. How early is that? 6 AM. No shit, Liz. 6 AM for a 30 to 40 pound turkey to be ready around mid-afternoon. That's insane. Yeah, I would slow roast it overnight. That seems like a smart move. I spent the morning redoing my desk, much better now. I have 2 monitors double stacked, got a taller pole for the mounts. Nice. I tried to do that and it killed my neck. I tried to like I have 3 monitors and I tried doing a vertical monitor for chat and I tried stacking them and stuff and like my neck was killing me. Be careful of your neck. Although you're taller than me, you might be able to it might not affect you. Right, trouble. It takes a lot of hours to cook a turkey and I'm just thinking with all these people that are having a ton of people over, it's got to be a pretty big turkey, right? I'm cooking a pot roast for dad, and it's still gonna take about 3, or so hours to cook. Yeah, oh, a pot you can't really go wrong with a pot roast. I mean, it's hard, it's gonna be delicious. Katie? Our routine when my dad was alive was we'd get up around 4:30 AM to start the turkey and start putting the other items in the oven and such and watch the parade. Wow, I forgot the parade existed. You guys kept mentioning a parade. Mishy said it, and I was like, "What fucking parade?" Oh, the mace. I didn't grow up with TV, so I did that is not part of my Thanksgiving. Football at the family's house or nothing. Lynn's pretty good, tired but good. Oh my god, Migrants. Zach sent me that this morning, and he came out of the bedroom to tell me about it, and I opened it on my phone, and we watched it together, and I almost started crying. Is that not one of the best things you've ever seen? And that chick has a fucking killer ass. 20-pound ones will take 45 hours. Damn. Travel Channel was always better than Food Network. Food Network was just mommy blogs before mommy blogs. Yeah, yeah. Yep, Alton Brown explained the why to my grand's how. Literally, yes. Yep, and those people can't grasp watching a D&D show for 4 hours.
Right? What? I've never thought about that, but holy shit.
One year, my aunt, Elaine decided she was gonna host Thanksgiving, and she is a dingbat. It's crazy. I don't know how her brain functions. She was a nurse for over 40 years, like a really good nurse. But she's my aunt who I've told you guys about. Like, she couldn't figure out how to turn the brights on in a rental car, so she tied the stick that turns your brights on to her steering wheel and drove across the state. Like, she's just. I have no idea what happened there. But one year, she cooked the turkey with the plastic bag of guts inside. So we all waited until like midnight to eat because she's an idiot and didn't start cooking the turkey till 6 PM. And it was full of plastic. It was amazing. It's one of the best. One of the best Thanksgivings, man. What up, Time Factor? Good morning, honey. How are you? The only person in my family that watched it was one grandpa, and he only watched his college team play and kept it muted. That's the way to go. Rabbits, we're doing so we're not playing a game today. It's Thanksgiving in the States, which, I mean, I think nobody can't know that because we're so fucking loud about it. But what we've done for the past, I want to say like 4 years now. I don't even know anymore. It's been a bit, but so like when I moved here, the COVID shutdown happened, so all travel to family and shit basically ended. And it was my first holiday ever, like not being around literally any family. And I was like, fuck, I don't know what to do. Like, let's stream, but it's Thanksgiving. Like, what do you do? I'm not much of a cook, really. It's not really my jam. And so, like, as a joke, we were all like, dude, let's do those fucking childish crafts where you like trace your hand on paper and turn it into a turkey. And oh my God, the creations the community came up with, there are no words. I'm pretty sure I can't remember who did it, but someone actually turned each finger into a cock, and then the turkey head looked like a turkey head, but like a penis. It was incredible. There was noodles glued. It was incredible, and it's just been kind of a fun, stupid thing we've done every year since then. Because like, what else do you do? Most people are out and about with their families and stuff. but it's fun. I like doing silly arts and crafts like that. I'm a dork. Oh, Trouble, I think that Trouble literally just posted. There you go, Kuru. There it is. Yep. It's Good Eats. There you go. That's his show. So maybe if you search Good Eats, the roast turkey. But yeah, he has the recipe for the brine on there, and it was the best turkey I've ever had. And I cooked it myself, which is I would never say that. Like I am not a cook, and that was phenomenal. Mm, my mic won't stay down today. It's being a douche. A dush. Cher performed at the parade. Oh my god, it's over. See, I don't know anything. But we haven't beat BioShock Infinite yet, so we will be continuing that this week. But because it's Thanksgiving, a lot of people are out of town and shit like that. I didn't want people to miss the game. My siblings are with their significant others today, and we're doing our family Thanksgiving on Saturday instead. So I'm just relaxing. Dude, when's the last time you just had a full day to just not be asked to do something? Yeah, I'm a pretty lady with a pretty kitchen. Let me show you how to make dinner with your friends. Look at all these ingredients pre-portioned into perfect little glass bowls that no one owns. Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh, I love Salt, Fat, Acid, Heat. That's a really good show. She has a YouTube channel, I think. It is. Have you seen it? She's great. She really like broke down flavor profiles and shit like that. Her show is amazing, and I've seen a bunch of stuff. Her doing stuff on YouTube. I don't know if it's her channel or if it's like Food Network or whatever. I watch a lot of food TV for how much I don't like cooking. I've often wondered what people have against the horse I rode in on. What horse? Oh my god, okay, I do have a funny cooking story concerning salt. So, I've told like I basically taught myself most adult things. Like I did not have my parents really weren't around very much. And when I was a kid, my mom, what she would do is she would work. We lived in Eastern Washington, like 2 hours north of Spokane on the Canadian and Idaho borders, like middle of fuck nowhere, which means there's no jobs. I don't know how my parents didn't consider this before they moved us there, but they didn't. So my mom had to work in Seattle even though we lived in Eastern Washington, just to afford literally anything. So she would commute 8 days to Seattle and then come home for 4, 8, 4, 8, 4, 8, 4. And so when she was gone, I was like, maybe I can cook dinner for my stepdad. Like maybe I'll teach myself how to cook because she had a shit ton of cookbooks. So I was like, I'll teach myself how to cook. I was like 16 at this point and had no idea how to cook. And I decide I'm gonna make pot stickers from scratch, like make the dough. First time I did it was phenomenal. Like, it was one of my dad's favorite things that's ever been cooked in the house. Like, he still talks about them. Second time I made them, I don't like, what I did is I wrote the recipe down on a recipe card, and I guess I couldn't read my own fucking handwriting or something. So instead of putting, like, I don't remember the exact measurements, but it was like, in the dough, there was, like, a tablespoon of salt. I did a fucking cup of salt. I don't know what the fuck went down in my brain. To this day, no clue. But it was so much salt that the dough was gritty. Like it looked like sandpaper. Like you could see the salt granules in the dough. And I just kept going. Like I just dough, rolled them out, made the little pot stickers, fried them. And my dad, bless his fucking heart, he sat there and ate them all with soy sauce. Like with the I wish I had a picture of my stepdad to show you guys. He's literally like 6'4", missing most everything but these 4 teeth. So when he smiles, he has that adorable toothless smile, and he's just got big ears and a mullet, and he's just sitting there like this shit-eating grin on his face because he knows what I've done, but he doesn't want me to stop cooking for him. And my sister was there. My sister's like, "This is the saltiest garbage I've ever put in my mouth." I was like, "What?" If my dad ever has a heart attack, it's my fault. It's those pot stickers and it's me. You could crunch the salt even after you cooked the dough. It was crunchy. Like, it was bad. It was bad. I never made him again. My dad still asked for him. I never made him again. Ever. Most people are, oh my God. Most people are about being families and harassing each other. We're here in the basement drawing hand penis turkeys and giggling like the children we are. Amen. Like, if you gave me those two options, I know what the fuck I would pick. You know? Are we making the kind of hand turkeys we made in grade school today? Yes. I mean, you can make it. Some people did it in digital. Like, there's a lot of people out there who have, iPads and Cintiqs and shit. A lot of people did digital, but there's a lot of artists in our community who are they're hiding, and they're really fucking talented. Some people literally, like, blew my fucking dick off with what they did. It's amazing. But yes, literally, like, I whipped out all my colored pencils, and I got my, watercolors. I'm ready. I'm I wish my voice wasn't so shit still. I drink so much water, I don't know what else to do. Oh, 1000% Vex. 100%. Like, they definitely have similarities. Like, they're both very cold, not cuddly, comforting type people. But my dad is, like, forgiving and kind, whereas my mom wants to hurt you on the inside. Oh my god, you have the glass bowls. Do you use them? No. How to grill everything. Mark Bittman. I don't know if I've ever seen that. I'll check it out. Fuck yeah. Living in a tiny town in a blue state is basically my only understanding of how I ever got approved for disability. Oh my god, is it small town life? Reminds me of when I took over cooking for the house at 5 years. Dad made spaghetti one night and put in a cup of it because the person who told him to use a little oh my god, a cup of sugar? You had Buddy the Elf spaghetti. You needed some fucking maple syrup and M&Ms or something. Yes, Sean, very much. He can be really fucking scary when my stepdad gets mad, but I've probably seen my stepdad mad 4 times in my life. Maybe. Like, when I got expelled in 8th grade, my mom didn't talk to me for 3 weeks, but the day I was expelled, my dad came down to my bedroom and, like, stood in my doorway and was like, "Hey, kid, we all fuck up," and gave me, like, a talk while I was bawling my eyes out in my bed. Like, they're different. They're definitely, yeah. I mean, that's pretty case in point, though, right? Usually, opposites attract kinda thing. The worst mistake I ever made cooking, I'd finally convinced my picky oh god. I'd finally convinced my picky friend to try my grandma's pancakes. I accidentally gave them the garlic butter tub. Oh no. Oh no. Garlic? That's phenomenal. I know, I need more. I've drank so much tea and hot beverages, it's just like my vocal cords are tired. I don't know. I don't think I'm sick anymore. It's just my voice has been so crap. And it's like exhausting shoving the air through them. It's like, I doubled the brown sugar in an apple cobbler when I was a teen, and my poor grandfather ate it like a champ. Fucking heroes of our life, right? Just white knuckling through the terrible, terrible things we tried. Oh, migrants. I mean, I totally get that. I wish I could join you. It's still too hard to sit still enough to draw, but I look forward to seeing people's turkeys. How is this community so fucking filthy and so fucking pure? I think about that a lot. Like, you guys show me and talk about and tell me some of the grossest, like, unreal shit I couldn't have fathomed on my own, and yet you're some of the most solid people I've ever met. I don't know. The universe is very confusing. One way you could do, if you have paint, you could do paint hand. I thought about that too. I'm like, I think this is pretty common with crafters, people who like to craft and do art. I have every art supply you could possibly imagine. Just buckets and cups and buckets and cups of everything. I'm gonna put it all in there. I'm gonna put it all in there. It's gonna be sick. Crunchy. There wasn't even a Dollar General here when I applied. Wow. That's just one of his books. His main book of how to cook everything is one of the best references for cooking. No shit. I'm gonna write his name down. Hold on. Well, I have the link up. Ah, it might crash. Here's my little book. Oh, I lost my. Oh, there it is. Just kidding. I want to remember his name. Mark Bittman. Bittman. Mark Bittman. Bit, not bitter. Oh, I'm gonna make it weird, Bitman. I love shit like that. People that just start from the basics because I feel like a lot of cooking TV, like they do not start the basics. And for someone like me that did not have strong matriarchal like examples of how to cook, it's really intimidating, man. I just don't even know. Like the things people assume are common sense are not. You know, the fucking M. I'll never. That scene with that spaghetti is so gross. Garlic butter. It's garlic butter on a pancake with maple syrup, though. That's where I get weird. The sweet and garlic. I don't know if I could do that. You know, Vex, I've been actually trying to do like vocal exercises in the morning. No shit. I've been looking up vocal exercises, just trying because I mean, by the end of the night, I can barely even speak to Zach. When he gets off work, I'm like, but I don't know why. I'm very fucking hydrated. I'm like overly hydrated, if anything. Oh my God, Viata, yes. Oh, I would be so, oh, I would shit. I will shit. A dirty mind is actually a sign of intelligence. I hope that's, I mean, you think? I don't feel very intelligent. We do, Kuru. We totally have a Discord group. My Discord is huge. It's like not in terms of like population, in terms of channels. The way we treat our Discord is basically like your own little personal Reddit. Mute every channel and look at them when you want to. But yeah, we have a ton. We have like music channels and video channels and art channels and a weed channel and so on and so forth. It's awesome. I peruse it a lot. I'm the cook at home. My wife burns everything, but all my recipes are family recipes that I've modified over time. Nice. I don't think I've ever burned food. I've never like burned something. I just fuck it up. It kills me when someone, oh my God, Bezabelli, can we just talk? Zach does that. And it drives me crazy. It literally drives me insane. Like, just fill the pot with some fucking water. What are you doing? He'll hand me a pot and be like, can you put 2 cups of water in that? I'm like, no. What the fuck? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But what? It's not rice. I know I'm so glad you said that because same. It's like it doesn't, ruin my day. I'm just like, what are you doing? Why are you measuring water? I'm so glad I'm not the only one. The book has all the proper jargon and there's actually humor in the cookbook. Fuck yeah. Dude, yes. Hell yeah. I'm gonna look for those. I'm dumb and filthy. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm kind of an idiot. There is a channel for everything, but I kind of like that because it's like, it's not just one channel where literally everything's being dumped, so I don't have to scroll through it or anything. I can just, like, watered down a little bit. I don't know. I prefer it that way, but that's just me. Thank you, Ron. Good morning and happy Turkey Day. Bless him. I think it's because he also did not grow up learning how to cook and did not cook until we started doing HelloFresh, and now he's like a chef. Like he has really nice knives and he's a really good cook. But because he had to teach himself how to cook like I did via recipes, recipes will say that, They're like add 3 cups of water and this much pasta, whatever. I, I don't know. Like I don't cook and I know better. Don't do that. What are you doing? Dude, Kuru, it's totally cool. It's honestly, I've been using it for years and I still get tossed up sometimes by it. It's totally cool. I mean, like Twitch itself, like live streaming, I guess you would say, it's in its infancy, So everything is rough. I feel like everything's just kind of rough. We are existing through the wild west of it. She burns toast. How? God's perfect idiot. That's what I'm saying. Like bless his fucking beautiful soul. But man, that shit. What are you doing? You've never left something on the oven and oops, forgot to set a timer? I don't think so. But I don't cook very much. So, like, the likelihood of that happening is, like, nil. You have to cook a lot for mistakes to happen, probably. I cook on, like, occasions. Never been a fan. It's just, I get bored. I've only burned food on the grill. Alcohol was involved. Okay, that's valid. Zeke's brand of neurospicy is measuring a pot of water. What a Chad. Dude, for real. I love it. I mean, it's honestly, it's the little things, right? It's the little things that make you just go like, you're a good person. Happy Genocide Day. Don't mean it in a good way. Why the fuck would I ever assume you meant that in a good way? What? What up, Knives? Good morning. Happy pre-Christmas time. How are you? Are you doing anything today? How do you burn toast? Maybe you toasted it twice? Popcorn's super easy to burn. I've burned popcorn. Does that count? Ooh, a stock substitution. 1 tablespoon butter with a cup of water per each cup of stock needed. Ooh, let me know if it works. I don't mind. I love cooking. I make stuff that I don't even eat and have only had dude, I wish. I get so bored. Like, I can do baking because you leave it. You make it, you put it in the oven, you're done. But cooking, it's like, you're gonna stir and then I just get so bored. I need something else to, like, get my mind, and I don't know. It's boring. That's it. How long do you boil water in order to make toast? 79. The only thing I have a timer set for is boiling buttered bread. The only thing I even have to keep my hand on the table the entire time so I don't squirrel and burn it. That's glorious. Good morning, Gorg. How are you, love? I've been cooking since I'm 12. I was responsible for starting dinners when my mom went back to work. See, we weren't told we were. I just like took that up on my own cuz watching my dad like nuke chicken strips out of the freezer every night after working a 12-hour construction shift was just sad. Happy Intentional Murder Day, genuine. Yeah, like I would never assume you meant that, David, ever. Like we're well aware of what America's done. I would never. Dude, Knives, do it. Have you ever done that before? It changed my life. And I don't say that lightly. I don't say that to be like a flex on like, look at what a good person is. I worked at a food kitchen. Literally altered my brain forever. Forever. It was one of the best experiences I've ever had in my entire life was working in a food kitchen. It was wild. I didn't even do it on a holiday. It's a matter of not understanding that the water for boiling is a tool and the temperature and the time of boiling is what's the important bit. Yeah. I think it's like, with rice, it does matter because the rice soaks up all the water. But with pasta, you're draining it, right? In baking, you have to mix the flour and the mixes properly, though. But you're always like, I think baking, it's like, it's, yes, like you do your dry ingredients and your wet ingredients in 2 bowls and then you combine them, right? Like you cream your butter and sugar or whatever. But you're constantly doing something. It's not like add the flour and baking soda and wait 5 minutes, you know? If you're waiting, it's overnight or for like hours for something to raise. It's enough time, it's enough wait time that I can go do something else. But like 5 minutes of staring at a stir fry pan, fuck yourself. I am gone. My brain is like, oh, Smurfs. Out. I just check out. But with baking, because you're just doing something, I don't know. I think and I know I'm gonna get a big fat break and I can just like walk away from the thing. Dude, burnt popcorn's fucking disgusting, and it ruins a microwave. I used to manage movie theaters. Oh my god. That smell has to drive you nuts. The um and hold on, movie theaters and the poppers would vent into the projection booth. Dude, can you even stand popcorn anymore? Oh, no shit. Yeah, well timed. There you go. Yeah, I left home at 16 for college, so I've been cooking for myself for 30 years. That probably helped, definitely. Like when I went to college, I got a Costco membership just so I could get flats of Diet Coke and gigantic boxes of Hot Pockets because I am a child. I probably should have learned how to cook. I mean, I can cook. I just don't like it, which is sad. Is it different on a holiday? I've never worked at a food kitchen on a holiday because I'm usually literally with family, but I worked at a food kitchen in Connecticut for a bit, and that was life-changing. Maybe that's oh my god, Gorg, maybe because it's chemistry. It's kind of magic. Baking makes me feel like a witch because you, like, have a bowl of wet shit that turns into bread. Amazing. Witchcraft. I don't usually burn food, but do overcook things sometimes. Chicken breasts are dude, chicken breast is I don't even know why we're still struggling with that shit. I've had a good chicken breast once in a while, but damn. Dude, that last song, I know. What's the name of that one? Lights, what? No, not Light Spots. Hold on. I love that song. What the fuck is it called? I don't know where we are in the playlist. It's a good song though. Cooking is science as well. Like and that's why I really like Alton Brown. Like he talks about, you're not just, he doesn't say like, all right, you're going to dry your steak out, put olive oil on it, salt and pepper, and you're going to you're going to put it on the pan until it's this color. He talks about what the heat is actually doing to like the molecules of the fat and the meat inside. And like the whole science of resting a steak and shit. I think that's shit's fantastic. Like that is fascinating to me. That's fun. But the rest of it is not. Yep, it took me decades after leaving that job to be able to eat popcorn. I believe that because Jesus, fuck that. Oh, you have an air popper? I'm jealous. I don't eat popcorn enough because I can't stand when kernels get stuck in my teeth. Themed? Like they make special food and shit? Good. I wrote it. I wrote it down. Oh, I wrote it down in my book. I was like, did I write it down in my hand? No, that's makeup. I am gonna because I love shit like that. It's science cooking. You know? That's I actually watch I love watching YouTube channels where it's like I guess maybe you would call it like bushcraft or whatever, but people like go into the woods with literally nothing, build a house out of some trees they chop down, go kill a deer and cook it, and they talk about the science of the deer and shit and like I don't know, that stuff. Maybe it's my hunting background or something. That shit just gets me. If you mess something up with baking, you'll know later. Some people like that, some people don't. Maybe that's it. Yeah, that's true. I cook like it's a chem lab. Me too. If I cook, that's me. I'm like grabbing weird shit like a witch alchemying. And what I meant by that, by the last couple of times, it's been for women who have been displaced due to abusive relationships. Jesus Christ, good for you. If anyone needs help, my God. For me, I love cooking. I love cooking for myself. Like cooking for most people, hate cooking for other people who just are picky assholes. I could never be a chef. Okay, so how do you? This is a weird thing I have that I've noticed throughout my life. One of the reasons I don't like cooking, especially for myself, is by the time I'm done cooking whatever I'm cooking, I am so over inundated with like the smell of it and the look of it that I no longer want to eat it. Like I'm over it. I feel like I've already eaten it. Very rarely do I ever feel like I want to eat my own food because I'm just so sick of smelling it by the time I'm done cooking. How the fuck do you get over that? Yeah, the popcorn kernels are the worst. You always get a variety and they get more than what they can eat because you never know when their next good meal would be 100%. Yeah. Oh yeah. The cooking jargon is what I love that shit. Because I hear it and I don't know what the fuck it means. I hear people talk about stuff. I'm like, "Ugh." Like, everyday words that you take for granted, like sear. I thought I knew what a sear was. I didn't know what the fuck a sear was. Just words that people casually use that actually mean something very specific. I didn't know. Stuff like that. Happy birthday, Silver Zen. How are you, love? See, you snack as you cook, but then I really don't want to eat it. Because I've already tasted it a million times. Like, I'm not hungry for it anymore. I'm still hungry, but, like, I'll eat a bowl of cereal and watch someone eat what I've cooked. Because I don't want it anymore. I'm done. I don't. It's gotta be ADD, right? It's gotta be something. It's gotta fucking be something. Don't tell anyone, but I got a bunch of Blue Moon beer and some orange juice with mango in it, and I'm gonna mix it and put it in a large McDonald's cup and drink it with a straw. Why wouldn't I? Why? That sounds, like, fun. On Food and Cooking by Harold McGee. Really gets into science. Ooh, on Food and Cooking. Hold on. What's funny is I'll probably read all these books and I'll learn all about cooking and still not cook because it's boring. But I like learning. What was it? On Food and Cooking. This pencil writes smooth as fuck. Yeah, if I eat while cooking, then I really don't want it. Like I thought the secret was to not taste it while you're cooking, then maybe I want to taste it. Oh, I've watched Nailed It. It's pretty bad. I do. It does make me feel good though, because they make all the mistakes that I would make. It's great. That's me. Yeah, I tried, but the women in my family were the type that's like, "Get the fuck out of my kitchen," so I was not taught shit. Like, I've literally had to go from scratch, and more power to them. Your kitchen's your business. What you're saying is you need to wear a painter's mask while cooking. I need a break while cooking that's long enough to get away from the smell that I'm excited about again. So I like making shit like lasagna. Lasagna is phenomenal. I love making lasagna because you make it and then you bake it. And I don't think about it for 40 minutes. And then I'm excited again. It's like I need to separate away from it for a minute. We need to break up. I got to break up with the meal for a sec. I've learned that actually through watching a lot of chef TV. I've learned it's called the chef snack. There's lots of chef snacks in the world. Some of the best cuts of meat you will never taste because it's a chef snack. It's like sensory overload. Like I'm not excited for it because I've already had it in my nose all day. I love to cook for other people though because I know they'll be excited, but I'm not. Tasting it as I go, then being full when it's finished. Yeah. The heat in the kitchen. Oh, do you have a small kitchen? Okay, so no shit, Vex. I stopped tasting food because as I was cooking it because I was just like really frustrated with the fact that I didn't want to eat anything I was cooking. And it's turned out really good so far every time. But I know it's a risk. Like it's a stupid, stupid risk. It's just following recipes, really. Cooking right knives, I get so bored cooking. I wish I didn't. Like, I can entertain myself in almost any situation, but I think because cooking takes, like, you have to be paying attention and you have to use your hands, my brain is like, but I want to do something else. This sucks. And flies away. And then I'm like, brain dead. I'm only really urged to learn how to cook things for partners. I love cooking shit for other people. It's fun. It's like I view cooking like art. I love to paint. I paint all the time. Like, I probably create a piece of art every day, and then I throw it away because I don't wanna fucking look at it. But I'll make it for someone else and give it away so I never have to look at it again, and someone else doesn't know all the flaws in it. They have no idea the frustration, blood, tears, and sweat that went into it, so they put it on their wall and it makes them happy. I don't wanna fucking look at it at all. I feel like it's similar to that, maybe. David, you are full of horrific news today. What the Get off the news. Get off the news. Go watch a sitcom. Oh my god. Well, I think about it a lot because this has been a thing my whole life, Vex. Like, I don't wanna eat what I cook. And so I'm like, it's gotta be just that I'm sick of it. Like, I'm sick of the smell or something. Because it's just I get excited about food as little as I eat. I do love food, but if I've cooked it, it could be the best meal in the world, and I'm not excited. Like, I have no craving to eat it because I've experienced every step of it. I know what it is. I'm done. I'm over it. I want a bowl of cereal. Just give me some fucking cereal. Because I haven't smelled that in a while, and that's new. It's fucking stupid. Lasagna is amazing. Dude, Zakarian, my mom, to this day, I've never found a dish similar to what my mom has, but she has this it's metal. It's like a stainless steel casserole dish, but I fuck you not. It's like that deep, like 6 inches deep. She can make the most epic lasagnas with this thing. And I've gone to restaurant supply depots. I've gone everywhere online. I cannot find this stainless steel casserole dish that's this high. Just so you can actually have layers of lasagna. Fucking, I want that dish so bad. I get that when she kicks it. That's me. That's me, skew. I just eat grabbable food that I can grab out of the fridge really quick and just nom, literally standing in the fridge door and get over it. Like, that's basically how I consume most food in my life, which is pretty bad. Voice activated timers. That's why I have the Google Home Nest thing in my kitchen. Literally, it's a timer. That's all it is. I get chef snacks all the time as one of my best friends married a chef. Oh, lucky you. You get the chef snacks. Olympus forbid you're doing cooking with other people who won't ever shut the fuck up. Oh my god. I would pour boiling water on someone if they just stood in my kitchen and critiqued my cooking. It's one thing to want to be part of it or to like explain something to me or like share your experiences, but someone who's just going to sit there and pick apart what you're doing, absolutely not. I will burn you. Get out. I'm not having a good time and you're making it worse. Get out of the kitchen. My opinion. Taking the artist approach to cooking, I made it, therefore it sucks. Probably. It has to be. It has to be, right? Something? Because it's been a thing my whole life. Like, I've just noticed it, which is why I think I veered away from cooking, because I'm like, if I cook it, I can't eat it. Will you cook it? Then I can eat it. Which is so stupid. Just one day would be nice if folks didn't come in and give the streamer horrifying news. Well, they're live. I mean, it's like there's just so much horrible news in the world. I've been trying to avoid it. I can't do anything about most of it. Like, not avoid it, but avoid talking about it on stream. I wanna laugh, I wanna smile, I wanna have a good time. Like, the rest of the time that I'm not on stream is when I'm inundated with that shit. It's everywhere. The world is on fire. I've got a Google one with the display. Oh, that's nice. I don't have that. I really enjoyed cooking with other people as social activities is one of the least stressful. You're doing something and communicating. I like that kind of stuff, like, making cookies with other people or, like, almond roca or something like that. That's one thing my family does every year. My mom makes almond roca from scratch. A hotel pan? Maybe, let me look. Just Google hotel pan. No. I think, you know what I actually think it is? I think it's an enormous hardcore roasting pan. 'Cause it's got, like, 2, like, loose, like, steel handles on the long ends. I think it's just the world's deepest, hugest fucking roasting pan that she has evolved into a lasagna baking dish. I think. 'Cause it's not like those are yeah, I know what those are like the little they have a name, don't they? Do they just call them restaurant pans or whatever? We had them at every restaurant I've ever worked at, every kitchen. That's, like, what's on the line, that's how you keep your food. Yep, it's rectangular. It's, like it's long, it's her family lasagna pan, like, she makes it when all the kids are home because it's huge, but it's so deep, and the edges do not lip out. You know what I mean? It's straight edges, so you can actually stack lasagna at the top. You know what I'm talking about. The vast majority of baking dishes out there, they love to have a little, like, bloop on the edges, so everything you're cooking boils over. Bastards. Yeah, steam pans, not a steam pan. It is absolutely made for the oven. It is a hardcore fucking thing. Yeah, talk to me about the meal when you're eating it, like, not while I'm doing it, you motherfucker. I really enjoy cooking. Yeah, I get that. Cookies and stuff is fun. The Menu. Wasn't there 2 of them? Hold on, Vex said, "What's the recent movie that took the piss out of the high-end foodie world?" There was The Menu. Chef. There's, like, some show everybody makes fun I think Zach watched it. There's some show people make fun of a lot. Chef. They drink out of, like, you know, plastic shit. I don't know. I think that one kinda took the piss out, did it? It's not a crock pot because it's a long, rectangular it looks like the world's most epic casserole dish you could ever see. It's just incredible, and she doesn't even know where the fuck she got it. The Bear! That's what it's called, The Bear. Was that one? I haven't seen I've seen, like, a few moments of a few episodes. Did that one take the shit out? Chef's a different one. Chef's a real cookie. Like, that's well, wait. Hold on. Was Chef the one that was an actual like, a show about a guy in a food truck? But then the guy who played the chef in that show, like, does a cooking show with another I watch a lot of cooking TV, and I'm really bad at names. But he, like, goes on to do a show with a guy that's actually, like, a reality show about cooking. No shit. Oh, it's amazing. Okay, cool. So it's not taking the piss out of I wasn't sure, but I'm pretty sure that The Menu did. Definitely. The Menu's phenomenal. I've watched it 3 times. It's so good. So good. Such a fucking good movie. Yep, it's rectangular, yeah. My mom makes a version from scratch too, so good, just knifing out of the pan. Yeah. It's the shit. Me and my Google Timer have a tenuous relationship, mostly me having to try 100 oh, same. Hard same. I have screamed at my Google Nest a few times. Yeah, The Menu's the creepy one. I mean, would you consider it like a horror psychological thriller maybe? But it really did. I mean, if you're talking taking the piss out of the fucking restaurant world, yeah. Yeah. Jon Favreau, that was Chef, yeah. I didn't see the show, but I've seen him in a like, reality show thing with another chef, and they, like, travel and try good food and talk about cooking and stuff. It's really interesting. Is it Roy Choi? Chef's Table. Fuck BDO, I love you. Thank you for your brain. Yes, Chef's Table is phenomenal. Watch that. Roy Choi is probably, I don't know why. Because I don't know, like, I'm not a cook. I wouldn't say he's like the best cook in the world or he knows the most in the world, but he's so normal. I love him. And he's so fucking like passionately obsessed with food, I would say. Not even just cooking. Like that boy can cream his panties over a fucking radish. And I dig that level of passion for something. Like it just gets me. He does. He comes across as he's not trying to put on a front. He comes across as kind of a down to earth, like everybody's flawed, nobody's perfect. But does come across as a very like just a down to earth guy. Hold on. Yeah, it's like a thriller horror comedy. Yeah, I definitely laughed. What the fuck is that? Oh, I can't read. Ugh. I'm not gonna say. Oh my god, did you find the pan? It's $100. That looks like the pan ish. It's not the exact, but damn, you got fucking close. Literally, like that is the closest I have ever fucking seen to her fucking pan. Ever. And I have looked. I want it so bad. Oh my god, it's a shibari turkey. That's what it is. I was like, okay, the turkey with the lines. It auto-played because, opening a link means obviously I just wanted to play immediately. Internet. So it's not at the beginning, but what do you do? I can't do anything about it. The internet's horrible. Oh my god. Oh that's so oh my god, what? All trussed up and nowhere to go. That's fucking clever. That's beautiful. Um, people are so clever, man. I wish I had a clever bone in my body. That'd be nice. Thank you, Bahas. I appreciate you. I have a lot of it. I have to pee, so we're gonna take our first break of the day, and I desperately need more tea. My voice, I don't know. It's just gonna be shit, I guess. Um, so stand up, stretch your dicks. I don't know. Load a bowl. We should cheers. It's Thanksgiving. Can read. Jesus. 50 Shades of Brine. Twice. I'm sorry. I apologize. I went and got paper to do hand turkeys. Oh yeah, those I've seen those thin ass cigarettes, dude. They're literally like needle thin. I mean, they're smaller than a chopstick, like more narrow. It was crazy. Sir Roland, please respect people's choice to eat paper, just like I'd respect you to respect my choice for eating glue. I mean, they've got to have kid safe glue, right? Happy Turkey Day, October. I hope you're doing well, Honeybean. Yeah, I've seen an ashtray full to the brim with cigarettes as thin as toothpicks. At some point, you got to ask, what is the point? Do you just smoke paper? I wonder. Like, I sat down at this, like, a camp at Burning Man, and these two beautiful Eastern European women, they literally looked like goddesses, sat down and lit up smokes, and they were so skinny. Like, I think the pack must have had 40 cigarettes in it or something. It was crazy. They were so small. Yes. Oh, yeah. I mean, it was really early in the morning when, like, we were walking around the camps looking for coffee because there's a lot of free coffee camps out there. And we found a coffee camp and they were sitting there. And I'm pretty sure they had been out all night long. And their makeup, they looked like they were just born beautiful. Like, they had the Instagram makeup, but it was perfect. They were hot. Oh, yeah. They were gorgeous. Stunning. But I couldn't stop looking at the tiny fucking cigarettes. They were so thin and weird and tiny. They must have been European or something, but they were itty bitty. Dude, I know what you meant. I knew what you meant. I'm queen of typos, man. I can get through them. This is a Stoner Bowl from last night. I don't know what's in it, but we're cheersing. I thought Elmer's glue. Honestly, I don't know. I never knew a paste eater. I don't know. I'm trying to think. I was trying to come up like this is the struggle when you have every art supply known to man. The struggle is what do I want to use to make my hand turkey? I could use it all. Happy Thanksgiving. Oh my god. Thank you. Oh my god. Okay. What a wonderful human being. Jesus Christ. That looks and smells so good. Cheers. Did he measure water for it? Jesus Christ. Baby. It was a terrible time to take a hit. I'm fine. I know. I actually don't normally. I never eat breakfast. I don't get hungry until like 5 p.m. every day, but that would be the food for my year, my week. Good lord. So yeah, I was trying to think what I want to do with my hand turkey because if I want a watercolor, I got to use watercolor paper. I have mixed media paper, but it warps a lot. What do I want to do? I should probably just do watercolor paper just in case. I'm gonna want to do everything. Dude. Jabaro hand turkey's a really good idea. Well, I have one of my favorite like I like rotate through my craft supplies like this is my favorite today and I just get obsessed and I use it all the time. Right now, my favorite is either I have paint pens, they're amazing. What is the brand? I can't remember what they're called, but paint pens, but I got this. It's I was showing this off the other day cuz it's really cool stuff. It's gilding paint, but it's like oil based, just like thick ass pigment, and it's to gild. So like you can paint it on whatever and make it look like it's gold, but it's not actually gold. You know what I'm saying? But with oh my Jesus, is this for the turkey for the wow wow we are spoiled spoiled
Thanksgiving, they
oh
get turkey.
wow. You got a hair stuck to your eyeball, baby girl. It's a good girl. Wow.
Happy
Dude, their eyes are so fucking bugged out. They're like, oh my. Bubba, what are you doing? Oh, hey, bud. Hey, bud. Where's the turkey? You got more turkey, Bob? Do you have more of that turkey? That stuff's kind of the shit. Oh, and.
Oh,
What are you. She's looking for turkey, yeah. Normally, she'll literally try to mount Zach. Such a girl. What got you? They got him. Oh. Are you okay? Man down. Man down. They really took him out, and they took him out straight on top of my sewing box, and the corner of my sewing box went into his back. Maybe it's time to lay down. Loves it. Dude, literally, he just nailed his back on my sewing box. Ow. Oh. I watched that. Oh, there they go. Again, down. They're down. They're You tried. I don't mean to laugh. I'm not laughing at your pain. I'm laughing at the situation. Cause that was that was gonna be an attempt was made. That was gonna be cute, and then they hurt, and then it was injure. Yeah, that was gonna be cute. Well, Vex. So what we've been focusing on is like, because I like to play with my dogs. I don't want my dogs to feel like they can't play with me. So basically, we have like a hand signal for you can jump up and we'll play. Because Lilith will literally bounce from the ground like into my arms if she can, and it's precious. Kind of like we're trying to turn it into like a trick, you know, as opposed to removing because they're you know. So what you didn't catch before the sewing machine is we do this. Chest tap means it's playtime now. But beyond that, yes, they get very excited and then they crush your back on a sewing box. I feel bad that I laughed, but that was some funny. Like you guys didn't see the fucking numb pain in his face. I was like a funny bone hit. I saw it. Ow. I know she's looking for the meat. There's no turkey down there, baby girl. I'm sorry. You got it all. Spatial awareness is very important. Things happen, right? He'll be fine. I saw it. I mean, if you guys have it looked like that moment if you've ever like stubbed your toe when you're on the move, you know? Like you're moving through the house and you got shit to do and you stub your toe and you just have that silent like moment. That's what happened. I watched it and I was like, I don't know what you hit, but it was something cuz your face looks bad. Yep, it's that shock face of like nothing was happening and now insane amounts of pain. What the fuck? That. Mhm. Yeah. Ow. Right on the corner of my wooden sewing box. Ow. This is a great song. Okay, I'm gonna grab watercolor paper. That's what I was doing before the chaos. Watercolor paper, just because I don't know if I'm gonna want to use them or not. But yeah, I like the Jabaro idea because I do have that gilding paint. It looks really fucking cool. I don't want to. This has like wet resin on it right now, but I gilded the bottom of this one layer. But it does look really cool when it's done. It's like really opaque. Like I don't know. It's gilding paint is different. I think it's literally just alcohol with pigment in it, but I'm not 100%. It's great shit though. It works really well. Man, the only water paper. See, but moths. I'm always painting moths. It's a weird thing. And honestly, Vex, that is a conversation I have had many times with a certain someone. This is not that space. Literally, like just 8 square feet, not the space. It's wooden. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'll show it to you. Hold on. Oh yeah. I've had this fucking sewing box for so long. So it looks not, super it's like got material and like a layer of fuzz or whatever underneath it, so it looks soft, but it's wood. Like that's what he just nailed with his back. Yeah. And I laughed like a dick. I'm a douchebag. That looked like it really hurt though. Jesus, maybe I laughed out of nervousness. Half-Life 25th anniversary vid? No. Half-Live? What is that? Managed to get Kevin into his room. Is he still getting the shit beat out of him? I wonder why. Is it just like the other cat being like fucking territorial? It's not, but I mean, I imagine a full-grown man body going down on that with all their weight has got to feel bad. I don't know. Oh, Half-Life. I've never played Half-Life. I remember one time a friend wanted to drunken wrestle. I spent the whole time making sure we avoided the glass coffee table and the TV. They sound like my family. I fuck you not, it was like Christmas or Thanksgiving, some holiday around in the wintertime. All my brothers and my dad would get fuck drunk and start wrestling. What is it with grown men in wrestling when they're so fucking drunk they can't see straight? But one year my brother Nick snapped my dad's leg and they haven't drunk wrestled since. That was a wild night. Like not on purpose, not maliciously. They were just drunk wrestling like idiots. I know. Well, Knives sent me a picture of Kevin's ear. Kevin's ear didn't look like it looked like not a playful scratch. You know what I'm saying? Like cats play and they're aggressive and whatever. It was like another animal held on. You know what I'm saying? It looked ouchies. Oh, Kevin's the instigator. No shit. Okay, well, I mean, if you're gonna be a bitch, right? What do you do? I've rigged up the side cam I'm just gonna see. I'm not gonna struggle with it, but I just wanted to see if I could get another like a little cam in the corner up here to see the hand turkey I'm drawing. If you care. Da-da, da-da, da-da. No, or not. Or it just won't work. It's a douchebag. Hmm. Well, I'll just have to show you as I go, I guess. I tried. They will come up to her and not leave her alone. These cats fuck with Kevin too. I mean, cats just fuck with each other, right? That's what I've heard, Big C. I've heard. I mean, there's a huge fandom around Half-Life. I've been hearing about it for years. I've just never. I don't know why I never played it. I just never did. That's not it. Hmm. Oh well. You're a bitch. Fucking alert kills me. Oh wow, my brain today. Thank you so much for some of the class, keeping the class alive and giving it swings for so fucking long. I appreciate you. Thank you, honeybean. I have an idea. See, it works here. Who are you? Okay. Nope. Aha! Bitch. It's just paper at the moment, don't worry. I did it. I win. Fuck this shit. The physics engine of Half-Life spawned the fuzz on my face. CS and Team Fortress and probably other games I can't think of. It was kind of like a big inspiration for the kind of that style, right? Oh no shit, if you like the companion system of BioShock Infinite, Half-Life 2 has seeds of that. I don't mind the companion system. I just hate how much she talks. Like, and not like, you know, shut up women, kind of like I make those jokes a lot, but seriously, she talks over dialogue. You know, you're just like listening to the loudspeakers going on, or literally listening to a voxophone, or you're listening to, you know, someone actually talking to you actively through something. And she'll just be like, "Hey, Booker, I found money." And I'm like, "Shut the fuck up, bitch. I want to hear the dialogue." Dude, Rob Zombie puts on a phenomenal show, right? I've seen him twice at Mayhem Fest, and both times it was just out of this world. It was so good. Wait, why? There's the little toot. All right, now we just gotta fix that camera. Boop. Is it gonna be? Yeah. Man, the white balance is so bad. That's okay. It's just to have a general idea. It's not gonna be that good. I don't care that much. Right. I look so red. I don't know why. I can't do anything about it, but here we are. Hand turkey. I know it does. It looks like a sunburn. But it's just the Logitech camera. It's kind of a shit. What are you gonna do? Yes, Saronlin. Yeah, throw it at me because I'm gonna grab my pencils and stuff. We can watch that. Yeah. I'm glad you remembered. Oh, it was more the physics engine was so good. The gameplay was just rather groundbreaking, really. Or Frostbite, yeah. It's a little eh, it'll be fine. It's good enough, right? So what is this instrument called? Do you know what the instruments is the goo oh god, we learned it was gouge fuck, Glut gave us a link yesterday and we learned how to say this word. That's the name of the instrument, right? The goujang? Goujang? I think I'm saying it wrong again. We learned yesterday, I can't remember now. Gushong, that was it. Gushong, yeah. Yeah. Oh, it was the first game with a grav gun, no shit. That's what I'm excited to see this lever. Hold on, I'm gonna grab my colored pencils first because I want to watch this. Oh. It's special effects of the times, but I love that water scene because it really it does a really good job of communicating to the audience how fucking fast they are moving. You know, it's exaggerated, of course, like Matrixy style, but I mean, there was light. I couldn't move that. I don't. That's like dad grabbing a baby that's falling off a couch, lightning skills. You know what I'm saying? Like that kind of speed. I will never have that. That is insane. And just to do things while also moving at that kind of a speed is wild. Mm-hmm. Lodge Testis, thank you so much for subbing the class, keeping the class alive, and giving a fucking anus its wings. Go forth and be consensual in all the ways.
21! Our sub can officially drink legally. Yes.
Me too. Like going from the black and white. Otherwise, me too. Yep. It's always so. It's like Showing, not telling. Would that be a good term for it? Hold on, I grabbed your guys' links. I'm gonna try to play this one. This is the one David gave me earlier. This is like, it's not a cicada killer, and I'm gonna be honest, David, cicada killers are bigger, which is insane. I know, but they're harmless. Whereas I don't believe this one is harmless, right? This is like a big scary bug. Like legitimately scary. What is they're the Asian giant hornets, they can actually like hurt, right? Yeah, whereas like the ones I was talking about yesterday, the cicada killers, they are so big just because simply they have to be able to carry a cicada in the air. They are harmless to people. Like they can bite you if you fuck with one, but other than that. But I think this flyby cheers, oh my god, that was no thanks. Can you imagine stepping on that? No, let's not. Let's not. I'm moving you guys. I have the other ones you guys like the chicken. I don't know what order. I think we do chicken and then rat. Yeah. And then Kung Fu Hustle first, I think. I don't know. I've got a bunch. It doesn't matter. There's 3 up there. We got them. They're there. But I have one I wanted to share with you first that I watched this morning. And it's just kind of like a feel good. Um it's how do I say this without being sick? This chick is doing yoga while just like saying some life advice, but it's like really fucking poignant advice. Side note, she has a phenomenal ass. So, just getting that out of the way. It's literally there's only 3 in the queue. Let me grab them. We're doing hand chickens. I just was getting ready for it and No autoplay. God, I fucking despise you with all of my soul. It's a yoga ass because she starts doing really basic yoga and then she starts doing these wild poses while talking to you. It's pretty impressive, to be honest. Like handstands and shit. And the musculature of this woman's ass is actually respectfully amazing. You know, there are certain positions you get in where you can tell when an ass is just flabble. Hers is a rock. It's amazing. Anyway, fine booty. Damn, that is a rock. I mean, you could snap something off that ass. Yeah, that boom noise was perfect for that. Yeah, she's cute. She got a nice place. She likes plants. She's saying, I'm gonna doubt it. Or she's one of those pleasantly happy single people, you know what I'm saying? Like, actually, she seems to have it together, but who knows? I've been told I have good advice, and I am not together, so. Anyways, let's see if those other ones buffered. I'm happy to have shared that. It's on the tweeters if you want it. I can also give you the link here. I'll share it in chat because I know a lot of you don't use Twitter because fuck that shit. It's broken. I just want to share it. Can I share it? Copy link. There we go. Boo, Luna. I hate those days. I have those days every once in a while. I've thought about them and I don't truly think there's anything we can do about them. I think it's just like making life so that when they happen, they don't ruin everything. I don't know how to put that. You know what I mean. Okay, now we have, we have. What the fuck? Glut, this looks insane. I agree, Trouble. Sometimes it's like you need to look in a mirror and say it. I love Repo, Genetic Opera. It's such a good movie. Maybe she's poly. That'd be great. Yeah, I feel like a lot of what she said is things that we inherently know, but it's like hearing it from someone else's mouth sometimes makes it click like, oh yeah, I should follow that. Dude, just the thumbnail for it's hilarious. I'm just packing a bowl really quick. It truly is getting me. It looks fucking funny. This looks like fan-made videos or some shit. That was incredible. I love her. The lions roar. That's fucking sick. I don't know. I mean, I was gonna watch it no matter what, just because I know you guys have good taste in movies. But like, if there was any clip that was gonna convince me, you knew the one. You knew the one. It was that one. That was incredible. Jesus Christ. That was fucking phenomenal. Oh, my Deloney. Cheers, Honey Bean. Thank you so much for summoning the class, keeping the class alive, and giving it a swings. Will we ever do a hand turkey? We'll see. It'll happen. I'm doing a hand turkey. Cheers. Oh, it's the same instrument? Oh. You know, it did look super similar. I kept just paying attention to how those guys were, like, basically just doing a wall sit without a wall. I know, I'm gonna do a ninja turkey, I've decided. That's gonna be the theme of my turkey now that we've done kung fu shit. I unfortunately have to pee so fucking bad. I've drank so much water. I'm so sorry. Get your shit for turkeys. We have kung fu movies, but don't worry. We have nothing to do today. We are doing hand turkeys. Like, it's happening. I have to pee so bad. I've drank so much tea. I'll be on Thanksgiving, right? Usually people, like, holidays, usually shitty weather. It just feels like nighttime. Weird. No sunshine. There's no sunshine when she's gone. Okay, I'm gonna save that Kung Fu Hustle one so I remember. Save, not to the tits though. We'll put in favorites. That was a really, really cool scene. I enjoyed that. Okay, we have like 3 videos. They're relatively short. They're not 10-minute clips. And then we're doing. I'm gonna outline my hand while we watch it. If I don't, well, I probably won't. I can't do 2 things at once. But then I'm gonna start doing my hand turkey because I'm excited. I kind of want to make a ninja. Turkey would be a terrible ninja though. They kind of fall out of trees like bombs. We'll see. I look so red. Why? Ugh, the lighting. Oh well. What do you to be too like negative? But if you just like look up a picture of her currently, she doesn't look too good. She's doing intuitive intermittent fasting, aka starving herself to death, and she looks like it. And of course, you know, influencing her goop worshippers to also do this starvation shit, which is just stupid. That alert gives me a lot of pleasure. Tundra Beaver, thank you so much for sending the class, keeping the classy alive, and giving an native swings for 41 fucking months in a row. That's a really long time. Like a really long time. I appreciate you. Thank you. Small cute titties? Aw, man. I can't watch something just for the titties, but I can appreciate titties, like, if they're there. That's what I'm saying. It's insane. There was a few people recently that had some subs that it really brings home how long I've been doing this, and, like, damn. I'm grateful. I'm thankful. Time in. How are you, love? Good morning. Time zone.
Time zones. I'm trying to get this Michael video.
What the fuck? Oh my god, the thumbnail is also a horror. People must do this on purpose, right?
I think it's our last one until we can while this loads we can start our hand. I want to just add an idea. My hand is too big. I wish I had smaller hands.
My idea would work better if I had smaller hands. Oh, actually. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I think Vex gave me this link. It's daily affirmations from Michael Jordan, but like the thumbnail. The thumbnail's off the charts. Like it's Michael Jordan and there's a person in the background that's a nightmare. It's kind of giving me a lot of happy right now. Gobble gobble bitch. Happy Thanksgiving. I hope you're doing well, honey bean. I just gotta find my playlist. Where are you? Where are you? Aren't. I think it's because that other one's buff. I don't. My internet must just fuck out sometime. Middle of the day, I feel like sometimes somehow my internet's getting like stolen by somebody or something. Sometimes it just like fucks up. There we go. Just do it. Nope. I don't want it to. I'm trying to do Spotify because I don't want it to interrupt the other video. Stuart, what does mother say? Look what I can do. Okay, so yeah, my hand looks really red, but what are you gonna do? I'll periodically pull it up so you can see what the real colors I'm using look like, but I do what I can, you know what I mean? It's turkey time. Man, the only time having this kind of thumb really helps is when you want to make it like a cocked head like a turkey. Well, the answer is no. Do I want to do it this way or the other way? Yeah. If you don't live in the States or are unfamiliar with the concept of a hand turkey, this is an ancient American tradition handed down by our pasty ancestors. Um, I grew up. I moved a lot as a kid, but like my final years at home, we lived on an Indian reservation and therefore, had a large native population, whatever. But I think kind of as a result of that, we didn't exactly sit around and celebrate pilgrims and shit. Like I never made a pilgrim hat as a craft. I never did any of that as crafts. We would make hand turkeys, which is essentially, like I said, an ancient tradition passed down by our pasty ancestors, where you trace your hand on a piece of paper and then you make it look like a turkey. I know. You're blown away. It's fine. We all are. It's our ancient pagan turkey totems. Facts. Apes. Apts. If you will. You've probably heard the acronym. It's pretty common. Ancient public school tradition, exactly. The day of the year where your teacher doesn't want to do anything because it's probably a half day and they want to go home because they have to cook, and all that shit. We make hand turkeys. And if you're still lost, basically, you trace your fucking hand on a piece of paper. Wow, really bleached out. You trace your hand, and if you notice, it kind of vaguely looks like a very fucked up turkey. And now I'm gonna paint it to look like a turkey. And it's gonna be sick. Maybe. Or it's gonna look terrible. Some teachers would let you glue noodles to it. Super exciting times we had. Sometimes they'd put a movie on. Wild. Teachers really got wild during the holidays, I'm telling you. Sorry about this shadow. I think it's literally the camera. I don't know. My desk is cluttered. What are you gonna do? It really we hold hand turkeys. I'm an idiot. I meant to get my watercolor palette and I didn't. Where is it? Oh my god, good song. 1 second. Money! Have a beautiful lurk, honeybean. They did. Our ancestors did teach us the ways of the hand turkey. It's just facts. It's just, comes with the territory. Where the hell is my palette? Found it yesterday and then did something with it. Hmm. Got him. What up, Fatal? Happy Turkey Day, Honeybean. I need a cup. Got him. Water, brushes. Dude, this song's so good. Oh, hydrate away, homie. Water, cheers. Have you checked? I didn't ask yet. In all seriousness, no. Have you changed your buttholes? Such a fucking classic. It's about to go off. Okay. Is it a cheesecake or apple pie day? Ooh, depends on the type of cheesecake. I like cheesecake, but I've had some very disappointing cheesecakes in my day. And apple pie is hard to fuck up, in my humble opinion. I gotta pull up a picture of a turkey. I've kind of forgotten. Oh my god, I thought of another turkey story, but it's kind of a sad turkey story. I think I've told you guys this one before once or twice. I had a pet turkey named Turkey as a child. And we had 2 turkeys actually, but one of them, because I hand raised them, was so friendly. Like I could walk up and pick him up and walk around. His name was just Turkey. I just literally named him Turkey because I'm not original. And one year, it wasn't like on Thanksgiving or around Thanksgiving, but my mom and dad told me they needed me to get Turkey into like one of the dog carriers because they were taking Turkey, like moving Turkey or doing something with the enclosure. And I was like, okay. And I put him in the dog carrier and they took him away in a truck and butchered him and brought him home butchered. And I was like, did you just pay someone to murder and pluck my pet? And then get this. That fucking turkey was so big, it didn't fit in any oven. So that my pet sat in our freezer wrapped in saran wrap for years until my family finally threw it out. They murdered my turkey for nothing. I'll never forget. Farm life is rough. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Hand turkeys. Yeah, his name was Turkey because I was a child. I didn't know what I was doing. Testicle fight. Oh, I mean, it's funny to me now. I mean, it's like funny in the way that that's like a movie plot. I ugly cried. I remember standing by the pen that was now empty when my parents came home with the dead turkey, and I was just like, "Oh, I can't. What? No, you did." It was terrible. I'm over it. Doesn't mean it's not fucked up. Don't get me wrong. All aboard the sexy train. Okay. Sorry, I was looking at shit, deciding what I want to do. It does kind of look like a turkey. It's kind of funny. Well, that's honestly, they could have cut the turkey up and made stock, made soup. They could have done so many things that weren't throwing it away, but my mom and dad are not like chefy type people. So in their brains, they're probably like, there's nothing to be done. Toss turkey. Toss it. I love pumpkin pie. Pumpkin pie with a big old dollop of not Daisy. That's sour cream, isn't it? Of Cool Whip. Some big old hunk of Cool Whip on it. Mm-hmm. Sorry, I had to look up what turkeys look like because I forgot. This is a great song. Would you like me to turn it up a little while I sketch my turkey details? I have a long thumb. Jesus. It is a fabulous song. Turkeys have the weirdest, creepiest little waddle thing. It reminds me of something and I can't quite place it. Ew. the thing on their well, no, there's one on the top of the beak. I'll show you the picture. I just pulled a picture off Pinterest early this morning. They got this little shits. This little fucking what's it's like, yeah. It's just like, it's great. I like it. It's fine. It's like the weirdest little head booger. But yeah, also the weird chest nutsack it's fun. Dude, girl turkeys are all they're like, oh man, the danglier, the fucking more like a weird dried booger it is. Let's get weird. Let's get weird with it. What up, Ninth? I hope you're doing well, honeybean. The drawing part's my least favorite. I love painting, but drawing, it's okay. There we go. I got the shape right. It's fine. I feel better now. The bluer the head? Really? Oh, you say the whole world's ending, honey. It already did. Got it good, now get inside. It's like round. I hate the waddle. Why did I start here? Come on. Oh my god, Chesh. Dude, not to add insult to injury, but you also missed like one of the best rat appreciation videos I've ever seen in my life. I think I might still have it up. I can give you a link. It's fabulous. It's yodeling and rats where they don't want to kill the rats, you know what I'm saying? Which is so rare. Get the fuck up. Yuck. Turkeys are ugly. I'm just gonna start painting. It's so much more fun. Hands down. Dude, we just started I just started my hand turkey because we've been just chilling and watching music videos and like laughing at stupid shit all morning. It's a relaxing day where none of us must do literally anything. We can do whatever the fuck we want. Yeah. You get to I took a long morning too to do my makeup. I started an hour late. So you're not alone. I was like, fuck this. I wanna like do cool makeup and not feel stressed this morning and feel, like I'm ready to do cool shit. Like paint a hand turkey. I know, I whipped out. Hold on, let me turn this down a little bit. Also, amazing music though. Um, I whipped out so many different papers, but I decided to do watercolor paper because I just couldn't figure out what like I wanted to do art with. I was like, I don't know if I want to do watercolors or paint pens or like Copics, colored pencils. So I did watercolor because why not? I'm gonna do watercolor first, but I have colored pencils and I have paint pens. I have everything. But I figured I'd start with watercolor first, get a base color down because it's easiest to like cover a large amount of area with color with watercolors. But yeah, I have like this side table that's just covered in cups and cups and cups of art supplies. It's disgusting. I have so many. Looney Rogue, thank you so much for summoning the class, keeping the class alive, and giving any swings. I fucking appreciate you. That's a long time. Thank you. Yeah, and I also I have different kinds. So I have like I have pastels, I guess you would call them pastel, but they're pencils. They're like colored pencils, but they're pastels, like chalk kind of. Yeah, I have all sorts of stuff. I don't like not having what I need when I'm doing art. So I've just accumulated so much. Yes, very much so. Vast majority of traditional like illustrative art is a mix. And you know what I've seen? They actually have watercolor pencils that I really, really, really want to fuck with. Real bad. Turkeys are kind of green. I'm just looking at this picture, like thinking about colors I'm gonna do. The front of them is like this dark emerald green black kind of thing. I think I'm gonna start there. Yeah. This turkey shall be born. Look, it's even got a waddle. It's well, whatever the thing on its nose is called. Yeah, they're black. They're like black, like a raven kind of. And then I was look at the titties on that one though. Holy shit. That must be when they're like doing their mate. That's the mating thing because that's their beard. Did I ever tell you guys there was a kid in my class in high school who, via alphabetical order, sat behind me in every class ever, and he would go hunting and then bring the turkey beard into school and poke me in the back of the neck with it. I know. I think it's like his lungs full of air or some shit. But yeah, they're very pretty. They got a lot of shit going on. Look at that sick, nasty. Oh my. It's like a dry labia. So, hold on, I have to give this to Chesh before I forget. Go indulge in this, Chesh. It's phenomenal. I mean, don't go away, but you know what I mean. It's great. Okay, put it away. No. Nana, can you cross your legs? Girl, you need to hydrate. I'm deceased. Y'all deceased me. Hold on, I figured this will be a better angle because there's no shadow on it. Look at that. This is gonna be amazing. Okay. Actually, hold on. While I mix colors, I want to see, did that Michael Jordan video load or buffer enough? Whatever, you know what I mean. Yes. Stop before you do anything tenacious. Calm your shit. Just because I don't want to forget. I don't want to forget this video. I'll get to arting and I will forget. Stop. For those wondering, I'm using Daniel Smith Genuines. Genuine. That was so good. I have to save this. That was. What the fuck? How have I never. I've heard people say that. And probably in reference to this, but I had never seen that before. I think that was SNL before I had TV. Like a fucking lame-o. That was incredible. What is... Oh, it's Eraser. I was like, what is on me? Penis. I hope you're doing well, penis. Happy Thanksmas or whatever the fuck today is. I hope you're doing well, honey bean. We're painting. We're painting together. We're painting. We're streaking. He's a fucking senator now, which is, well, is he still a senator or was he a senator? Or are you always a senator, but he's not working anymore? I thought he was, but he wasn't. Is he still? Is he again? Some shit like that. I don't know. I think I saw an interview of him or something where he talked about it, but I can't remember. There you go. He got drummed out for inappropriate conduct. Yeah. I think he was on Hot Ones or something. It was a really random, but he was on some internet show like that, and I can't remember what it was. But he was probably outspoken and didn't buy into or play into, like, the political bullshit that the game, and they didn't like that. I bet. Yeah, he has them. God forbid. Wait, that's why he was fired? A picture of him pretending to grab boobs in the 90s? I don't know how to feel about that. I don't know. That's such a tough topic because I don't know anything. I feel like it's always a situation of, like, context, but I don't agree with people digging through the past of a human being to trash them today. Unless they were a Nazi or something, obviously. But that shit's weird. They've done that to a couple famous people before where it's like they're just going about their day being innocent. They've apologized for this behavior and people dig it up and they're like, yeah, but remember when you did it? And it's like, I bet you're a absolute shining, perfect, fucking beaming example of humanity too, you POS. Just in my opinion. Yeah, yet they have no qualms about backing a bitch who gave a guy a handy during a theater show with video evidence, and she continues making jokes about it. Or backing the woman who cheated on her husband and abandoned her family for the owner of her her CrossFit gym. Yeah, they're very choosy with what they decide is pertinent or whatever. What matters. Very very double standard assholes. I agree. I've never understood the mentality of it, but I think that might be a good sign. Maybe. I don't know. Own that shit, dude. Own that shit. And I mean, I have no problem with you trying to get away with something at a theater or whatever. Like, everyone is into something. But when you get caught, stand up, giggle, and leave. The whole trying to, oh, we weren't doing anything. You have no proof of anything about, like, that bullshit, nonsensical nonsense. That's where it's just like, bitch, you tried, you failed. Try another day. Try another day. Today is not your day. I'm trying to figure out where that fucking waddle is. I'm just gonna make a giant nutsack on its neck. It's gonna be the best nutsack ever. I need a bigger brush. Happy Turkey Day, Serene. I hope you're doing well, honeybean. Hey, we made a rhyme together. Someone took pictures of him trying to pretending to grab tits of a lady on tour while she was asleep in her seat about 5 feet away with a goofy grin on his face. Yeah, that'll do it. That will do it. Dude, Beetlejuice, especially the Beetlejuice musical. To be fair, she has such a waste of enormous, delicious looking titties. Maybe those can incite wanting a handy literally anywhere. I don't know. But, like, surrounded by the youth. I don't. Sure, sure. To each their own. The nutsack is red, and it looks like the head is blue, and that's why I was asking. Someone was saying like the more blue the head, does the nutsack turn blue? I think it's just red. I have a variety of pictures. I think the nutsack is red. Shesh, is that seriously the moment Mogren said this is true rat appreciation? I was like, oh, Chesh is gonna miss this. Wasn't that wondrous? I don't think my jaw undropped the entire time. This is nice because you're on my sheet of paper. Oh my god. Well, that was nice. I could just scoot you if I'm just, not reckless. Don't be reckless, Katie. Don't get too excited. I feel like I didn't realize my hands are as big as they are. Yes, that was a gift from Mogren's though, and yeah. What a gourd. We had just watched the chicken one, which apparently is related. It is. It's the same yodeler, but it was phenomenal. Like, the chicken one was fucking hilarious, and I'd never seen that before. Man, happy Thanksgiving. I very much, I had rats when I was in college just because they were really good, compact, and very clean, contrary to most people's opinions, animal to have when I was in a tiny ass apartment and didn't have, lots of money and lots of room. And they are seriously one of my favorite pets I've ever owned. Biggest qualm is they just don't live very long. Like, I'd be cool with it like a dog's age at least, but Jesus Christ, they live like 3 years. It sucks. And if you don't get them from a breeder, the chances of them being like having diseases and shit and being like from an inbred farm is just really high. It's very sad. All animals are sentient and wonderful. Just because they fucking live in an environment you don't deem worthy doesn't mean they're trash. I know you guys wouldn't, but some people suck. 2.5 to 4 years, yeah. It's just so sad. And it's like, I think it's more of a killer because they're so intelligent. I mean, don't let my dogs know this, but like, my rats were smarter than my dogs. Or maybe they just loved me more. Little over 4 years. Holy shit. Did they have any health problems? Exactly, medical bills. I feel like, isn't that kind of the same story when you have ferrets, Chesh? I feel like Rod has told me that, or maybe Megan told me that because I think they had ferrets at one point, but they told me like they just, at one point, the medical bills just get obscene. Obscene. And I think it's same. It's like genetic issues and shit all over the place, which is just, humans did it. The fuck? And I don't know. Is it a case of we like bred them and fucked them up, or are we just trying to make them live too long? You know how that theory, like everybody eventually would get cancer or whatever? Loosely. You know what I mean? They're worse. Oh, that's really sad. We don't deserve animals. They're too good for us. That's sad. You can't see it. Oh well, it's just my fingertips. I'm using my Daniel Smith watercolors. Honestly, I'm probably going to use everything I have under the moon, but I was like, since last night I've been thinking about it, like the order of operations, like what would be the easiest to start with and then finish with. And I only know this cuz one of my art professors in school was like I couldn't name a book he illustrated, but he's a very famous illustrator, like an actual famous person who he was really, really well known for these illustrations where he would fill the page. Like, from corner to corner, it would be animals. And just, like, perfectly drawn, not, like, characterized or anything, but, like, animals of all types, and he was really good at it. And, he taught me that most illustratives, like, most illustrative work is watercolors and colored pencils. Vex actually said it earlier too. Like, that's a thing. So I figure if I start with watercolors, kinda let that do it like it's doing its little cool spreading shit, and then I'll go in and, I don't know, do more. But, if you're unfamiliar with watercolors, I used to talk about these off the fucking charts back when I did art all the time on stream. But, Daniel Smith Daniel Smith's watercolors will change your life. They're just incredible. They have a line of them called, Genuines, Daniel Smith Genuine watercolors, but they're literally made of like, crushed gems and pigment, like, the actual thing it's named after. So if it's a genuine amethyst, it's made of crushed amethyst. If it's genuine bloodstone, made of crushed, and the way that they, like, bloom and separate in the water is just unbelievable and beautiful. All the problems, his back legs quit working. I had to hand walked him, as in I put my hand under his butt so he could run around. Yep. That's basically what we had to do with Millie, my poor girl. Bless her. Bless her soul, my perfect baby. Oh my god. Cocky. The other day, it was completely silent in my house, and I opened up my iPad, and I don't know if you have any, like, stupid Apple products, but, if you have the Apple, like, photo app on it or whatever, what it'll do is it'll have, like, a little widget on your iPad screen that'll be like, "This time 6 years ago, this is what was happening," and it was just this picture of Millie, and then I fuck you not, there's a space between these 2 monitors, and that is exactly where my giant painting of Millie is that you gave me, and I can see it, and it fell off the wall, and I think it's Millie was saying hi. I think she's here. I meant to tell you that, but it's freaked me out, so I tried not to remember it. It scared me. It's in a big frame too. They are. These paints are just fucking great. I think she was haunting me because I looked at that picture over on my iPad, got mad about it because I was like, "Fuck iPad, stop reminding me," and then it fell off the wall, and I was like, "She's amongst us." I sense her. She's here. I think she's here forever, probably. Who knows, but probably. If someone, like, toured my house for some reason and I wasn't here, they would definitely wonder why the fuck I don't have a pug. Like, they'd be like, "This bitch has so much pug on the walls and no pug. What the fuck?" You know what I mean? What do I do with my watercolors? You're not them. Mm. They're not watercolors. I have gouache. My gouache is somewhere. I'll find it. It's a great song. Dude, I honestly, that's what I think. Like, if there's such a thing, she's probably around all the time. Because you know Millie, she was glued to my ass. Literally. And figuratively, she was addicted. Like, if it's real, she's here all the time. And when that picture pulled up and I got mad, she was probably like, "Hey, bitch, I'm listening. I'm right here." Communicating with the dead. There's a hair. No. Shiza. Seriously, she was vindictive that way, but also the most clingy, wonderful little creature. Ever. Trying to incorporate his ass chest. What an odd thing to say out loud. I truly do have so much pug shit on the walls and stuff. It would very much confuse someone. And just like pug socks. Like, you know, when you have something like a pug, people can't help but buy you pug shit. And then I have all the wonderful honorary art that you guys commissioned of her after she passed. Like, it's a lot. I would understand the confusion. Turkeys are fucking weird. And you never notice, like, you never notice how weird the anatomy of a creature is until you really look up in it, and then you're like, what the fuck is happening there? What's happening there? I didn't want to know, but here we are. This black. What color are you? That's green. Fuck. It'll work. Pug. Pug. Sorry. Pug socks. Puck socks? Can you imagine? Pug. Yeah, I have so much pug stuff all over my house, and it's weird because my pug passed away. This music video is a phenomenal music video. It is near perfect. Excuse me. It's the pox. It's so dry in here. It dried so fast. You mother of fuck. I mean, that's good and bad, I guess. Yeah, thick thighs truly save lives in this video, in my personal opinion. What would be pox? The pucks? I was thinking like a hockey puck. I do enjoy a hockey. You know what I mean? Maybe I get it. The struggle is making your hand look like a turkey, because it doesn't. Gobble gobble, motherfucker. Woo woo. But I'm gonna force it too. I think my allergies are off the fucking charts today. I don't know why. I'm very sniffly. You know, this song I actually heard for the first time in a BuzzFeed. Like, it wasn't a BuzzFeed, like, talking video. It was a video where it was just this music overlaid, like, generations of human, like, female beauty, like, beauty standards, like, makeup and clothing and shit like that. And it was really cool, but the song is what really got me. I think BuzzFeed shut down or something, or at least like their internet video part did, because I used to watch a lot of their stuff, and then all of the people part of BuzzFeed started breaking off BuzzFeed and being like, "Why I left me?" And I was like, "Oh shit, okay, that sounds like a bad place to work." Fuck. Spread down. That's what she said. Yeah, BuzzFeed's gone. They still make like articles, right? There has to be, because I think every once in a while, like some BuzzFeed article suggestion or something pops up on my stuff. But other than that, yeah. Which rightfully so. I mean, what were they creating at a certain point? I can't. There's one video. I think it was just BuzzFeed. It wasn't like, I can't even remember the names of the subgroups, but there was like the girls one, like girls, women something, and then there was the Try Guys, and they went off and did their own thing, and then they had their own drama and blah blah blah. But there was one where, man, this was like the end of me watching BuzzFeed videos, I'm pretty sure, if not really close to it. But this girl who, like, she was a common character in a lot of the videos, and I had never thought she was super ignorant. She was like, all right, guys, today I'm going to eat a 2-pound burrito and weigh myself before and after. Because I've always wondered, do you gain 2 pounds from eating a 2-pound burrito? And I was like, I have to go. Ladylike, that's what it was. Yep. But, that was a barrel they were definitely diving into. You know what I mean? Do they still make shit? I don't want to see their stuff, but thank you. That video turned me off of their content for quite some time. Blue. I'd eat blue. That big fucking horny head. That's not blue. That's why I'm excited for my new palette, because I did white bases, so I'll be able to see what fucking color I'm doing, because all my palette right now is stainless steel, and everything just looks black. Are you blue? That's a pretty blue, but it's not bright blue. I need bright blue. Yeah. Horny turkeys. You know what's weird? I'd honestly kind of be curious to see what the fuck BuzzFeed does anymore, just out of literal sheer curiosity, because everything I watched isn't there anymore. I know, because I stopped. They went off and made their own channel or whatever. So I'm just curious, like, what do they do now? What do they do? I kind of thought Ladylike and the Try Guys were like their bread and butter, you know? Ugh, the wiener. What up, Sylv? Happy Turkey Day, honeybean. The skin flap, the dehydration. Yep, I liked that one too. The three price point was pretty cool. I thought that was Try Guys for the longest time, but it was totally a different group. But yeah, everything I watched also left, which is just bizarre. But okay, sure. But then literally, like, everybody in Ladylike and all the other parts of it that I watched, they all left and they were like, that's why I left, and just talked about. I mean, I don't remember anything really drastically horrific standing out other than just horrific working conditions, which. Surprise! There's red. They all look the same. Bong hand turkey? Dude, that'd be sick. Where would you want to put your mouth, though? There. There. Choices. Man, I still think about SourceFed. Is that weird, David? The balls, they're gonna be so big. Oh no. Commitment. Big old fucking turkey balls. Dude, a 4-person though, that'd be sick. No COVID spreading. You get your own mouthpiece. What would the carb on the inside be? Not the carb, like the bubbler. If it was gonna be fancy. Oh, a skeletal hand. Like just like a blown glass hand inside the turkey. That'd be pretty dope. Just the skeleton though, The bones. I mean, David. Chips are phenomenal. That's a hard sell. How lazy you feeling? That's a big nut. I fucking love cereal. That's why I asked. Like, cereal is delicious, but I love any potato product. Fuck me up with that. Oh, too much. Shit. What up, Celestial? I hope you're doing well, Honeybean. Ooh, if it's cold, I mean, if you have the energy to stand up and cook that, that sounds delicious. And you can always have a bowl of cereal as a snack, you know what I'm saying? Fine lines, big city, that's where we wanna blow. Fuck yeah, dude. Do that. It's cold. You deserve a hot meal. It's a double nut. Is it even art if you can't laugh at it? Man, it's hideous. Yeah, it feels like that here too, David. It's gross. I was saying that earlier. Like, it's so gloomy outside. It feels like the sun didn't really come up. Kind of that kind of day. Not my favorite. Makes me tired. Makes me just extra fucking tired. I know if I could get it to look, if I could, I'll take a picture of it. The way that the paint is like blooming on it is phenomenal. It really does look like a blood. Like it's bad. I love it. Oh man, my voice sucks today. I want it back. Bloom, bitch, bloom. A month till the shortest day. Wow. This year flew by, I feel like, faster than most years. Or maybe it's because the years prior just felt so slow because of COVID and shit. I feel like this last year just gone. I don't know what happened. I missed it. I missed something. Ball sack. It felt really fast. Like, I feel like I'm in the mindset of maybe September. I can't even conceptualize that it's almost December. That is really fucking weird. Like, it really feels like I just visited my sister last December when I went home for her birthday, and it's almost been a year. My brain just can't. This is the fastest one yet. I don't know. Bloom, paint, bloom. I'll make you bloom, bitch. That's right, motherfucker. Bend to my will. Bend to me, bitch. Yeah, and a month till his shortest day, man. Honestly, I'm okay with it because I would like the sun back already. I'm cold. I'm cold and I want my sunshine. That finger's gonna bug me. We always know where we were, but we'll never know how fast we were going. Isn't that weird? Like, I feel like if I have a day off, the day I'm like, okay, I gotta get this done, this done, this done, this done, this done. And I have this many hours to do it. But if an airplane ride is the same amount of hours, like that feels like 20 years. 'Cause I'm uncomfortable. Poor baby. Thank you, Fatal. The view I'm looking at of an actual turkey isn't the same as what the view I'm doing here, so I'm just kind of ad-libbing with it at this point. I got the bass down. I could really fuck with people and start throwing in glitter. Oh. The herpes. Meh. I think y'all just had bad stripper experiences and you won't let it go. I like glitter. I get it. It makes everything so shiny. Bright and shiny. Oh, Katie. Where's that little? Oh God, I forgot. The wattle's actually kind of warty. I gotta word it up. Ew. This is so bumpy. I actually had a flat chested stripper let me motorboat her. I mean, okay. I was gonna say, is it motorboating? But I mean, sure, you can motorboat anything. One of my drunkles dated a stripper for a while, and she used to crack open her trunk and show us all her stripper outfits. She was nuts. Actually, I think she borderline assaulted my parents on Thanksgiving one year. Ew. There was enough. Yeah, I was gonna say it was a stupid comment. I mean, I stopped myself. I knew it was dumb when I said it. There's always enough. As a tiny boob person, I learned that. It's so lumpy. That's what she said. Crack myself up. I gotta move the camera. Sorry, there'll be a shadow. I gotta paint a feather. This is gonna be a pain in my asshole. That's not the color I wanted. Ah, I did it. Strippers can't wear glitter. Is it because it's not ocean safe? Ah. I'm finding there's a lot of terms I say in my head when I paint that are super inappropriate, like blow out, motherfucker, I'm gonna blow you, you know? A term for when your skin heats up at your end of the skin. Oh, I mean, basically what's happening is vasodilation. So anytime your body is exposed to like an overall temperature hotter than your body temperature, all the vessels in your body dilate or like blow out really big to send all your body heat to the surface of the skin to release it to cool you down. Like that kind of thing. So oftentimes the surface temperature of your skin will feel cool even though you're hot because it's releasing, vapor. It's the vapors. Surface is warm, but you feel cold. I mean, that sounds like my life. You know, a fist turkey, you know what's funny is I actually looked online for, like, inspiration earlier this morning. I saw foot turkeys. You can do whatever you want, man. You can use whatever you want to make a turkey. Blood, coffee, semen, whatever. Did you just get smacked for what? What happened? Oh, only cans. Only cans. It's just only cans. We purge it to protect people so they don't get busted for having one cuz you know, Twitch hates porn. We just call it fucking only cans. That's it. Yeah. It's our protection bot. There's an old good, David. Oh my god, I guaranteed because we've thought of it, Gorg. Someone's doing it. Someone is only pansing their fucking turkey foot or whatever. Oh, there is Minty, but they'll they'll shut your account down if they know you make porn, essentially. Because Amazon hates porn or something. That's what I've been told. I don't know. I think porn makes the world go round, and I think it's all rubbish, but to each their own, you know what I'm saying? Fuck. Fine, Katie. It's just a turkey. It's fine. I'm not a perfectionist. You are. Do they sell hentai? Good for them. Dude, I don't know. Fucking talk to Amazon about it. I'm not. This is what I've been told to save my career. I don't know. They don't like the pans. But maybe they'll change because we're not exclusive partners anymore. Who knows? It's my hand turkey. It's just upside down to you guys. I'm sorry. Oh my god, turkey foot does sound like a medical condition. Like what's like swamp foot or whatever? Totally does. That's great. That moment your 2-year-old throws a tantrum because you hand her the tablet you set up for a child, and she gets mad that she closed the video and expects me to fix it every 5 minutes. The world is amazing. People are amazing. You ever feel like you're going a little crazy, Hikaru? Just a little? People still buy physical corn. You know, honestly, I know multiple men who have emergency corn. Like, it's in their sock drawer. It's like DVDs in case the power goes out because you never know. Emergency corn, yeah. Physical, like, DVD corn, like, in a drawer that they haven't seen in 20 years, but it's there just in case. Yeah. Multiple. Not just one. Oh. Dude, there you go. Hikaru had some. Boom. Boom. I don't throw shade, dude. I get it. I've straight up rubbed it out in traffic because I was bored. I am not here to judge. Don't do that. That is unsafe. But also, Spurp, I'm imagining when they got these DVDs, it was probably back in the day when like those portable DVD players were really popular. You know, you'd have them charged for like a road trip. I imagine. I don't fucking know. I don't have emergency corn. I don't know. Thank you. Dude, seriously. Nothing's happening. No one's around. You're stuck. What are you going to do? I'm bored. I don't know. Don't do that. It's unsafe, but you know. Variety is the spice. Yeah, 3 or like double D batteries or D batteries or whatever fucking honkers. Yeah, like old boom boxes. I imagine that's what it would be. I don't know though. I mean, I don't even like I have DVDs, but they're like sentimental value DVDs. I don't keep them for an emergency. I don't know. Emergency water ship down. Shut the That would be so weird. So much weirder than the corn. Yeah, whatever, whatever helps you get through the night, bro. Bold to assume that wasn't the That's a dark emergency. Y'all are so fucked up. I gotta blend this before it dries. Okay, when I sit up, we're cheersing with Viata, and then I want what would be the the strangest, hardest to explain emergency DVD to find in someone's, Y2K bag or whatever the fuck. You can't just pull obscure shit that no one knows about. Okay. Bloom, little bitch. Witchcraft. Okay, cheers. Kate and Leopold. That's fucking weird. It's like rom-coms, Sweet Home Alabama. That big titty boy. Schoolhouse Rock, I'm just a bill. What the fuck? You guys went such a different direction than I thought. It's great. Porn of the Dead. A question, what would be the strangest, like, if you were to go through someone's, apocalypse bag or whatever, and they got to choose, they had like an emergency DVD in there. Cause I was saying I've known people that have emergency porn, like in their sock drawer, like emergency DVDs in case, we don't have internet or something. They can't get porn. They just got to jerk off. But like, what would be the weirdest? And it doesn't have to be for porn reasons, obviously, like just unexplainable. Kate and Leopold, though. The fucking Notebook. There's literally no explaining that. We all just took a step away from God. Obviously, one guy, one jar, director's cut. Wait, didn't he live? ICB Big City Hustlers. Is that a movie? God has no business here. Amen on that one. Cheers. I've shut the fuck up. You're all unpacking your fucking like go bags. Someone pulls out, toilet paper, an axe, some rope, duct tape, and then the fucking notebook. They're a serial killer. They're there to eat you. Yeah, they're there to fucking eat you. I don't think I've ever actually owned a video of porn. Like by the time I was aware of porn, I knew how to kazaa or whatever, Pirate Bay, whatever. Whatever yours was. We all knew. I knew what the fuck to do. Muppet Treasure Island. Pulls out the notebook and winks. You know that gif or meme or whatever? And it's like, I think it's just zooming in on this dude, and he looks like Davy Crockett or something. He's got this crazy thick bowl cut, and he's just like, that's the face I picture. It hurts my face. Robert Redford. Thank you. I knew who it was. I just couldn't think of it. I just pictured like that. You knew the exact one I meant. Jeremiah Johnson. Thank you. I don't think I've actually ever seen the movie itself. No, I don't think I have. I've seen bits and pieces of it. I think it's like one of my dad's favorites or something. Oh my god, it's in the water. I'm an idiot. It's fine. We're fine. Dude, LimeWire. It changed so many names though. I feel like the same program. It was Kazaa and then LimeWire and then Azure and then something else, something else, something else. It swapped around a lot. I feel like the movie probably wouldn't do the GIF justice either. That GIF is probably like some heartfelt fucking, I don't know, scene. Amen on that, Vex, though. I agree. Bear share, iMesh. Yep. There were so many types. It's wild. Yeah, there's just so many types. I don't know. This is all wet. I'm trying so desperately not to lay my hand in it. How did I do this? The turkey? Or did I help a feeling? What happened? I don't know on both fronts. I'm winging it, man. It transformed. My hand is still in there. I kind of decided that was the struggle, Fatal. Is like, at first I was like, okay, yeah, your hand kind of does oddly look like a turkey profile. And then the more I looked at a turkey, I was like, no, it does not. Our hand doesn't look like a turkey at all. Our brains are stupid. So then I decided the struggle was making my hand look like a turkey. And I don't know what's happened now, but I'm trying. I can't explain this. But bless you. Kind of looks like a peacock, but I'll darken up the body. Runny nose. Gross. My plan is just to blow the page out with feathers and make them look really pretty to take away from that scary waddle thing that I painted down there because it's a sight to be seen. What color are you? Yeah, Papa. Quinocrodon. Orange. I'm gonna blow it. It's honestly like my favorite thing about this brand of watercolors is like if you just put a spot of water on the paper and then just touch it with the watercolor, it like blooms and does really cool patterns with the paper. And when it doesn't do it, I take it really personally. And see it burn when you feel me up. An upside down red rump? What's a red rump? What is that? In my apocalypse bag, I have 4 things: a gun, knife, fishing line, and a Shrek. I can't even finish it. My donkey. Oh, a pump. I can't read. I swear to God. Oh my God, it kind of does. Nope. Now that you said that, I was like, I was thinking a piece of meat. I swear to God. Am I dying? I apologize for being a fucking idiot. That's my bad. I almost fucked it up. No, I unfortunately don't have family or food today. You guys are my family, and later I'll treat myself to this delicious watercolor paint water and be thankful for it. Hail Satan. Oh my God. Where do I want to put my next feather? Although this would be about the time, right? This is when everybody's eating because people eat at 2 p.m. on holidays. Visualize it. Do it like a oh yes, honey. Dude, for real. I mean, like I was saying, these watercolors are genuine paints. They're actually made of like amethyst and stuff. There's got to be some nutrients in there. Gwyneth told me so. Hi, Sin. I hope you're doing well, Honeybean. Dude, Aurora, fuck yes. Get it. Fuck. I added the wrong color brown. Excuse me. We might have to continue canned turkeys tomorrow. I'm kind of into this. I'm a dork. No complaints, good. Life treating you well. Not dead, obviously. Unless. Can the dead communicate? The emergency DVDs. What is it? The Notebook? The Notebook and fucking Leopold. Oh my God. Visualize it. Something precious, yes. The living can barely communicate, amen. I mean, I'm saying maybe we, like, gain skills after we die or something, I don't know. Could be crazy and cool. Ooh, I love sweet potatoes. If you could do anything for a day without worrying about cost, what would you do? Within the limits of human abilities, right? I'm assuming. Like, I can't, like, choose to be a witch or fly or something. Um, for a day? That's a tough one. Yeah, it honestly, I would find a cabin far away from civilization or any human being that had internet and maybe bring my sister and, like, read a book. Sounds so lame, but I just man, it's exhausting being perceived of all the time, you know what I mean? That's a tough one. I feel like my answer is boring, but, like, yeah, you could be a pilot. And that's not a bad one, like, literally be a pilot. Kick Elon Musk. I mean, within it has to be within the capabilities of human beings. Therefore, you can't like, he has to have a dick already, dude. Yeah, I don't that's a really tough one. Hold on, I'm moving the snowboard over. Dude, right? Like a fireplace, a crackling fireplace that's just the right amount of toasty and, like, a perfect kind of love seat, overstuffed chair nearby that I can, roll my body into every position I need to be in because I can't sit still kinda chair, you know what I mean? That'd be heaven. Now, if we're talking over a day, I have a wildly different answer, but if it's just one day, like 24 hours, that sounds pretty dank. Yep, or you know what I mean. I wish I could describe what that chair is, whatever that is, but I guess it's not really a one-person chair, but it's a one-person chair if I'm in it. I gotta twitch and roll and move my feet from side to side and lay upside down, whatever. Freedom. The living room of your childhood. I mean, it's kind of the house my parents built a little bit. Little bit. I wish it was like a love seat. Dude, I miss my Papasan so much. I have one in Seattle. It's in my parents' basement. And they always threaten to throw it out. But yes, those are great for someone like me. Yeah. Dude, I don't even know Hikaru. He's a shame. I don't know. I don't hate my ADHD to be honest, David. I kind of think it's who I am. Like I don't think I'd be me without it. I wouldn't know if I was devoid of my ADHD for 24 hours, I would spend the entire 24 hours just figuring out how to function again. Because I've been riding this wave for 35, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've got the reins. Ish. Big-ish. Asterisk. TM. You know what I mean, though. Like, that would just be I don't know how to do that. Whereas, like, I love to sit in silence by a crackling fire with a cozy kitty cat or a dog or something on my weird love seat that I'm gonna roll around on with a good book, but I physically can't do it because of the ADHD with all this stimulus around me. So if I could find that cabin in the woods somewhere where there's no people and no one can yell at me or make fun of me or give me a hard time for not answering my phone or something, and just, like, if that was gone, like, all those worries, then I could sit and read a book and it'd be amazing. It'd be the best. A beach day. Be great. Beach isn't the first thing that ever comes to mind because I've never found a beautiful beach devoid of humans, and that's what I need. Like, I can't function when there's people around. My brain is just, like, hyper aware of what they're doing, what they're feeling, what they need, what I can do to be out of their way or in their way or whatever they need. I can't function on my own. Like, I can't figure out what the fuck I need or can do if there's other people around. It's terrible. So broken. So broken. But broke ain't bad. Private beach would be fucking sick. If that's even a thing. Fuck yes. I mean, if it's truly private, I'd just be naked. That's my true heaven. No clothes, no worries, no people. Just the ocean. Oh my god. Yeah, I'd finish a library there. I found a few beaches when I was in Hawaii, Maui, which is burned now, so don't go. They were kind of private. They were quiet though, I would say. That's what they had going for them. They were quiet. But not, like, actually private, it was just, like, secret beaches that locals knew about that I hunted down on the internet. 'Cause I just wanted to be alone. Poor Maui. Hikaru, I wish I could do that, man. I've tried, like, headphones, anything. It's so hard. It's so hard. If I know there's people, I just can't not be hyper fucking aware of their existence, and it sucks. I wish. But there's, like, something in my head that's like, they're gonna kill you. Or you have to be prepared for whatever they need, or whatever. I don't know what it is. I'm working on it in therapy. I think you shared that remix with me, Glad. It's in here somewhere. This is like the beginning of one of my oldest lists ever. So it's all the originals. You know, Knives, it's totally possible. When I was a kid, we used to find it. Uh, but that was on a lake. Well, you know, it's a river, but it's technically a lake. I don't know. We won't go there. Lake Roosevelt. But you have to go look for it. And you basically, like, if you don't have access to a watercraft, it's impossible to find. Like a lot of these little private beaches and little alcoves and shit like that. But we used to go find them when we were kids on the kayaks, and it was super fun. I miss that. Honestly, that's one of the few things I miss about living out in the middle of nowhere, but it was a lot easier to find peace and quiet. Hello, Eliza. Happy Turkey Day. Hikaru, the fuck? Wow, that sounds like projection on the other party, in my opinion. It's it's so possible. It's just like I feel like, the people that find these places don't tell anyone about them, so we don't hear about them. You just got to go find them. But yeah, we used to do that, and they were awesome. Like we found some really cool shit. The good old days. Oh my god, it's all wet. I have to stop. I'm just smearing it. I have to wait for it to dry a little bit because I'm putting my hand all over it. Damn it! No, you got to go with the jet ski around the island. That's the thing. You won't find the beaches if you're driving. Oh, you mean driving the jet ski, right? I'm an idiot. That's what you meant, right? I thought you meant, I don't know why I pictured you getting in a car and driving around an island. You meant that, right? Yeah, short vid time. My hands are so wet. Short vid, cheers. I think it's, what time is it? I don't know, but I definitely want to continue my turkey. I don't hate it. Hand Turkeys 2023 brought to you by that thing. I've barely done anything, but watercolors take a bit. But we can work on more of it tomorrow. It'll be a fun Faded Friday thing to do. My plan, honestly, I just want to get a base down of watercolor all over the thing, and then I'm gonna go in and do details with colored pencils. I like this color stuff. I don't know if it comes up on stream, but like it's just the separation of the colors is really cool. The sediments kind of settle into the watercolor, like divots and stuff. It does a cool thing. Watercolors are. This is why I like watercolors. It's kind of like it's a lesson in giving up control because you don't have control when it comes to watercolors. It's just it's like when it's laid, it's played. You know what I mean? Oh my god, you're right. Um, the Maitlands. It's the Maitlands. You're right. It literally looks like the Maitland's fucking stretched out face with his eyeballs in his head. I mean, look up a turkey. We looked up some very fleshy turkeys earlier. They have that. They have it. They have this weird flesh, like dried up labia on their face, and like allegedly, the bigger it is, the more the ladies want to touch them, which is wild. It kind of does look like a starry sky. I don't know what I'm gonna do the background, but yeah, I'm fucking it up with my hand. I gotta stop laying my hand on it. It is, I know. Today was fun though. Thank you guys for hanging out with me on Thanksgiving. Um, it's one of them days when a lot of people, myself included, are very alone, and I appreciate your companionship and doing funny turkeys with me. I don't know what it's gonna be if there's people outside on this kind of day, but I guess I'm gonna try to take my dogs out in it. But first we have a funny video. I just have to. There's water on my desk, and it makes me very nervous. Get. I want to watch this video, but this water has to go away so I don't knock it over with my hand. Not again. Not again. The struggles of liking computers and art. Today was fun. I had no idea you guys would have funny videos and stuff, but it was nice to start the day with funny shit and just good shit. More cute than funny. Yeah. I like cute. It looks like a small child. Hold on. Let me make sure the volume is up. Are they gonna? They're not gonna hurt. What a weird concept. Eliza, how dare you? Bitch, we was up with the sun. Don't worry about it. You sleep in. Enjoy yourself. I know that small child is precious. Oh, they started her early? Yep. So she's got a handle of it. Embracing fear and still skipping a cool head is literally what bravery is. Seriously, that is precious. That was beyond cute. Hold up one moment. Where was it? No, no, No. So, like, what happened to turkeys? Who did this? God has a sense of humor or something. Zeus, whatever. Yeah. Evolution. Like, I know why roosters have a bare head. I mean, not roosters. I know why vultures have this bare head. Oh my god. Is it mating? I know. The things, I mean. I know. Didn't y'all teach me that the more blue their head is, the more fuckable they are? Or some shit, right? Dude, cassowaries are murder pants. But imagine if this thing was big enough, it would use this, like, dried up labia to, like, knock you out. Like a fucking, like a nunchuck before it ate your soul. You just hear this fat, meaty sound before you went down. But they're kind of pretty. Like, these were just, I was just looking at these pictures while I was painting just to get an idea of the colors. Like, they're kind of fucking gorgeous. But also super gross. You know what I mean? Like a big, wrinkly, dried up dick just. And then dead. Oh my god. Maybe it's like a dick and it chooses a way. Wait, what's happening there? Okay, you know what? I have to pee really bad and it's the end of our day and it's Thanksgiving, so I'm just gonna go be lazy and relax. I'm gonna find someone cool to raid. Thank you for hanging out with me, seriously. It's so affirming to know there's people who want to spend a day with me on a holiday when you could do other things that are better. That precious little girl was so cute. That made me smile really big, Vex. Thank you for sharing that. That was phenomenal. Sometimes. Just have to see you was live. Okay, bye. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Do you wanna build a snowman? Oh, dude. Rod's live. Let's raid Rod. Raid Rod. Rod Ram Rod. What? Okay. Let's raid Rod. Rhymes suck. We're gonna go in with some motherfucking what's a lemon if you want, or I don't get anything wet, because both are quotes of Rod's and they're phenomenal. Yeah, I'm just thank you. That's it. I wish Cox and cum. That's all I have to say about that. Cox and motherfucking cum. Cheers, whores. I will see you in the morning, bright and early for Fated Friday. Come with your belly hangovers and tell me what size pants you wear in the new day. New person, new day. Happy Thanksgiving. And not to be cheesy, but I'm fucking thankful for you. Bye.